It was a day like any other. The wind whipped across the boardwalk. My clothes were cold to the touch, as I was in fact dead. And chatters in chat decided to say, "You're not doing the detective voice." Puzzled, I continued on my merry way. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Hope you all are doing decently well. I am dealing with allergies, apparently. Yes, there's your son, Jeremy. My voice may have a hard time dealing with today, but I assure you I am A-okay. There's something in the air that is just drying me out quicker than a bit of roadkill on the highway of California. Yes, yes, your son. Yes, this is also your son. Good grief. Why of all days, man? Hello, Flash. Welcome on in. Welcome in on the YouTube side of things. Hey, yo, Sky. Welcome on in. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day today. We are once again going back to doing our jobs as detectives and investigating the paranormal. I don't know what to say except welcome to the Twitch side of things, Flash. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for being a subscriber. Yeah, doing okay, just my throat's a little under the weather of sorts. It's a little dry out today, and some allergies in the air are kind of killing me, but I'll survive. I got enough water to last me this stream. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but man, like whatever's in the air these days is just choking me out. Like it's a brand new pollen, I think, that I'm not used to, that my body's not used to. But otherwise, I'm a-okay. I'm working on I was a little late because I kind of lost track of time as I was working on a little gift for a certain somebody. Got that netherworld pollens. The cinder and ash in the air is thicker than ever, and that's kind of a problem even if you don't have lungs. Gets into your eye sockets, bone joints, etc. But hope y'all doing well. It's only been a day. I don't know why. I don't know what possessed me. Yeah, very thick. I don't know what possessed me to do so many streams back to back to back, but I had a lot that I wanted to get accomplished. What do you mean? Why do you deserve to be in the timeout corner, V? Huh? Would you want me illuminating the rest of us on why? Enjoy your sandwich, though. Enjoy your sandwich. Whew. Was there anything I wanted to talk about? Not really. I am sitting on clips that need to be edited. One that's ready to go out, I just need a thumbnail. And aside from that, not much has changed since yesterday and today. But I am excited. I am excited to hopefully wrap up this case over Bloody Mary apparently making an apparition here. I got a lot going on, man. I got a lot going on, but a lot of fun. Let me see. Oh my, oh my, oh me. There's a lot of people online. We might have a lot of choices tonight, depending on how long everybody's gone. I am still in winding down from the mindset I can just blurt out the first thing that comes to mind when people say something. That's fair, B. That's very fair. If you need to go get your filters cleaned out, by all means, do as you please. But you're among friends. Don't worry terribly. Now, once again, thank y'all very much for putting up with yesterday's live testing and bug fixing. I hope we all had a decent time watching me clown around in Digimon Rumble Arena. Which means, in the near future, not I don't know how soon, we will definitely go back to Driver. I'm going to beat that stupid level either on stream or off stream, and I'm just going to need a little bit of time to work on it. So, bear with me. Driver is coming back at some... Sorry, I got stun locked there. Hello, Doug! Thank you very much for gifting 5 subs. Congrats to everybody who received a gift sub. Congrats, Senbar Flay, Alduus Ingo VT, The Hunter Person, Danklad Dave, and All Is Lost. You've been gifted by the ever-generous Doug Gaming 05. Hello, Doug. Nice to see you too, buddy. Nice to see you. Thank you for getting us halfway to the sub goal. Good God almighty. That's our sub goal for the month, by the way, so if we make it, yippee, I get my threshold met for the next payout. Wait. No, that doesn't work correctly. Anyway, thank you. Okay, so, thank you, Tony, for the 5 gifted. I don't know what I did to deserve that, but big ups. Big ups, homie. Good luck at your job hunts. So much for my throat being in an okay shape. Anyway, congrats to Brad with Nor, Glizzword, Space Buffoon, nice. Mepper96 and Skiggy. Please. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Nidro TV. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right. Well, I guess we got a lot going on then. Including a level 4 hype train. What the frig? What the frig, y'all? We just barely started. Anyway. Thank you very much. That's less people who have to deal with the ads, so I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate it. B, I swear to frickin' God. 1,000 biddies from the HoneyBee, who graciously donated this amazing skull. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Say thank you. That's all I can do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Biddies help a fuck ton. Thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all are too generous with your paychecks, and I don't know what I deserve it. I work hard. That's what I did to deserve it. That's what everybody tells me. Anyway, we should get on with the game before we get distracted by anything else. Yeah. I really am, Doug. I really am. Sweet Jemima. Sheesh. Okay, okay. Let me get myself organized here. Get myself somewhat in the mentality to actually play this game. I've been enjoying this game a lot. Like, it sucks, quote unquote. It sucks to have to read everything out loud. I do enjoy reading. I just put a little too much wear and tear on my voice. Thank you, B, by the way, for buying this game. You caused this. You caused all of this. Thank you. But I've been enjoying this a lot. Because, like, I was explaining it to Mama Bones recently, actually. This is... Okay. Pop quiz, folks. Pop culture quiz, I should say. Who has heard of Kolchak, the Night Stalker? Show of hands. Show of hands. Who is it gonna be? Who knows about that wonderful wannabe detective / reporter? Think you've heard of it. I have, thanks to Jum. Excellent, we've got some cultured folks in here. So, back in the day, and it's well beyond my time, I actually did not watch this until it came back on a Nostalgia channel, but Kolchak the Night Stalker is a reporter who works in Los Angeles. And unfortunately for him, every lead that he gets on a really interesting story ends up being a supernatural phenomenon. Sometimes it's Bigfoot, sometimes it's voodoo, sometimes it is zombies or vampires or werewolves or even a cult. And he never gets the story to paper. So he basically is doing exactly what we're doing, investigating urban myths and putting an end to them. Only in this game, they haven't turned out to be real just yet. Just yet. It is Kolchak, I believe. It was a straight-to-TV movie, and then it turned into its own TV series and got one extra movie on top of it, I believe. But yeah, not to be confused with Kojak, which is another fantastic detective out there. I have not watched enough of Kojak, though, to really give a solid opinion on him. Quite welcome, quite welcome. Why did that sound off? Thank you, B, thank you. That was a Twitch alert, I think, and it's not supposed to be here. Hold on. Shut down source when not visible, thank you. I have one, but, it's not currently configured just yet. Yeah, you got a special sound. It's because I have not configured it just yet, but, it's going to be in that little box up there. I was working on Twitch alerts earlier, and it did not successfully. Also, hello, Dank. Back in my day, motherfucker, you had back in your day, you had Tamodumlets and Ankleo burgers. Damn, I can't even fault you for the cleverness of that. But yeah, up there will be some Twitch alerts when I get around to finally finish, like, fixing him up, but for now, I need to shut that off. I will configure that in due time, maybe when I have the time, maybe when I've finished my latest project, but for now, we should get to the game. We should get to the game. We should get to the game before y'all harass me with your money and wallets more. Please, consider my well-being, even though I'm a dead man. Alright. All my notifications are taken care of. All my DMs are taken care of. Ricky, Bone Man, do me a favor, yes? That is also true, Dank, I must admit. Harass you with our wallets. It's a figure of speech. It's a figure of speech. Chill, chill. Y'all are just too kind. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Looks straightforward for a good solid half minute. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm doing here, but I guess I posed for a photo. Why is the dude in the mirror... Why is the dude in the menu screen like he's pointing, like he's about to say objection? He's about to make a thesis, he's about to make a discovery, he's about to make an assumption, and he's usually correct. Needed that reference. No problem. And if you do need more reference, while we don't got a reference sheet, there is actually a temporary one in the Discord. Sorry, my microphone was drifting down there for a second. It's pointed that way because he said you dealt it. Jeez. Thanks, director. Everybody needed to know that information. Me and Sonar will make good friends. Another dispatch character. He's a bad, right? Kind of a homebody, voiced by Critical, I think, if I recall correctly. Maybe. I don't know. One of these days I'll play it. I have actually, like, heavily considered doing Discord-only streams. Because there's, like, a couple of games in my library that I know would get me bonked on YouTube. And now that I multi-stream on both places, you know, I don't really want to leave one person out of the other. That game being... oh god, what is it called? Bulletstorm, that's it. Bulletstorm. Do it at your own discretion, Dank. I can assure you, it's not going to happen anytime soon. But Bulletstorm is loaded with curse words. It would get me in so much trouble with YouTube if I tried to play that game. Oh my god. Like, I know there's curse machines out there, but it would get me in so much trouble with YouTube, with Twitch, without the proper notifications or, like, restrictions. So I'd rather not get my channel, like, shadow banned trying to play that game. It's a good game, though. Don't get me wrong. What was it called? Bulletstorm is a really, really fun game. Exactly, yes. All that and more. All that and more problematic language. Anyway, let's get on with the game, shall we? So, a quick recap for anybody who's brand new to this series. Full disclosure, we are in part 4, so there's going to be major spoilers if you have not played this game and are intending to play this game. If you are not, I'll bring you up to speed. How come you don't have your other detective hat on, but you got it on some... That's... I don't have an answer for you. Honestly, I don't have an answer for you. I don't think you can... anyway, don't worry about it, Dank. All in due time, all in due time. B, no. No, no, B, no. Yeah, you know what? Sure. I can go ahead and put it on really quick. Ignore the fact that I'm bald. We've all seen this before. It's just been a hot minute. It's just been a hot minute. Good eye, Doug, though. Good eye. Let me see if I can go track down that prop really quick. This hat has been provided by It's Marichu. It's going to be very big, and then it's not going to be very big at all. Okay. Just a little bit bigger. Oop, you don't see anything. There we go. I would put on the nerd glasses too, but unfortunately... that would block my eyes, and my eyes are the gateway to my soul, as you already know. Yeah, best ask Tony about that. Unfortunately, I can't provide that because, like, there's only so much my skull can turn. Okay. Moving on. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We, as Azami, have been tasked with investigating and resolving urban myths that have popped up in everyday life. We have a gift that we found out about a while ago that allows us to see after images. I believe we refer to it as precognition or cognitive abilities. I forget what exactly they're called. But essentially, we can see a little bit of time into the past. And this serves our new director, who happens to have got us in a little bit of a debt scheme. As we came to him for help, found out he gave us a booby-trapped chair that was supposed to be deadly, and we ended up breaking it apart to find out exactly how it worked. And so we kind of broke something of his, now we're kind of in debt to him, and we've been tasked with dissolving urban myths on his behalf. Our special talents have served us well thus far, and we have broken our first case wide open. The case of the man under the bed. The case of the man under the bed turned out to be false. I won't give details at this point in time, but we made a friend along the way named Jasmine, and we discovered a ill omen that has struck the land. Namely, there are cards that are going around. Cards that tell ill omens of the future, world-ending dilemmas, etc. And for some reason, our protagonist, Azumi, holds one of these cards. We're not sure exactly why, but all the details you need to know thus far are that our boss, Meguria, I believe his name is? What do you mean, Dank? Oh no. Oh dear. I smell my imminent demise. Anyway, let me recalibrate my thoughts here. Azumi, the investigator. Jasmine, our faithful companion. Meguria, I don't know how it's pronounced. Our boss, who can basically telepathically follow us from point A to point B and guide our hand as we continue our investigations. The man under the bed turned out to be a woman trying to scare another girl into joining what would be a sugar daddy call list. And that was our first case. We narrowly prevented a murder. We narrowly prevented somebody going into a nervous breakdown. And we almost had a nervous breakdown ourselves. Now, we're dealing with a ghost hunting bootuber. That's right, YouTube is in this game. And this bootuber has supposedly discovered a sighting of Bloody friggin' Mary. I'm not happy about that in the slightest, but it happened on stream. She appeared in the fogged glass. In a mirror. Basically, yes. And initially, everybody was skeptical about it. There was internet rumors online, sure. But we ended up staying with the individual who runs the channel for a night. And at the very end of it, as we were leaving, she came up behind Jasmine in the dark and spooked Azumi silly. It was there. It was right there, and we have no idea if it was real or fake or a person or an apparition, but there has been reported sightings of a woman with dark hair, a white sheet for a dress, and a terrifying face. Two things we remember from our investigation so far, or at least I remember. It appeared in the mirror in fogged glass behind the door, which is odd because it was standing right outside his door. Second thing, at the location where this was filmed, where this was captured, a woman stabbed a man she loved to death, allegedly. That's what the myth is so far. And there's evidence of, like, tatami mats being removed because of bloodstains. So this house has a lot more history to it than most would expect. I think I have covered almost everything I understand about this case. But the things that stick out so far are that Bloody Mary was outside the house in the window. Not in the window, but outside the house in the window. Second thing was exactly what he was doing. He was chanting her name 3 times in a row, as you do. And it was only caught online and blown up. So there are a lot of odd things that don't fit together here already. We'll see what becomes of it. I'll try to get a better overview of our case thus far from the in-game files. Okay. Now, let me see here. Okay, thank goodness. I can do all this from here. So, Samezima, website accessible through the dark web. That's right, the dark web is a big thing here. Aiko-san dropped The Eye of Darkness, depicting devastation and judgment. Illuminate cards. Azumi also has one. That's fair, that's fair. There's a lot of white light on the screen at the moment. The request this time is to prove that the ghost exists. The client is a video streamer who wants us to investigate a ghost that appeared in one of their videos. There are rumors going around the apartment complex, and the streamer's video is a hotspot for ghost sightings. All the info about, yeah. Client's name is Kinoko Tanihara, runs a famous occult/spirit channel, and yep, Umeki Flats is our location. Kinoko Tanihara, yep, also has an Illuminate card. Ghost in the mirror, yeah. Ghosting of the viewers with a reflection of a humanoid spirit standing in the door entryway. Clairvoyance, that's it. Not precognition. Clairvoyance is our ability. Why do I have 4 DMs? Oh, from other stuff. Nothing to worry about. Cool, cool, cool. Best of luck, Doug. I see you're live. Yeah. I feel you, Tony. I feel you. Alright. I'll keep it in mind. Enjoy listening to the radio play. The next door neighbor's name is Unai-san. I can't tell this to anyone, but I think she's really scary. She seems to know a lot about this area. Oh, so I should listen to what she has to say. The entryway looks like the ghost, and another ghost was the ghost of a woman straddling the man and stabbing them with a knife. It seems that when she was done, she also killed herself, potentially. It was a murder-homicide. Murder-suicide. So, and the evidence of the Tommy map being replaced corroborates this. Bloody Mary seems to be our ghost. Caught on camera again. During the stream that we were part of yesterday, they're saying it's staged. They're doubting it, but there's the evidence connecting all those clairvoyant apparitions we saw to the murderers. So, now that the only question begins is, if the ghost that was standing behind Jasmine is Miyako Yotsuya, does this mean Kinoko-san really isn't faking the ghost in his videos? I should find evidence whether he is or not. So, it may not be Bloody Mary. Instead, it could be this murder-suicide victim. Or the girl who was the murderer in the murder-suicide. Only time will tell, Flash. Only time will tell. I think we should begin our investigation. Hey, quit peeking behind me like that! Nope, no ghost. About what happened yesterday. Jasmine, did yesterday's ghost even scare you? More creepy than scary. You said it was standing behind me. You sure you weren't just imagining it? I wish. Gotta get to the bottom of this. Understood. I can't help thinking about the ghost we saw yesterday. Still, I thought, just maybe, you might be the target, Jasmine, not Kinoko-san. Hey, cut it out! Anyhow, you're the one who saw it, Zammy. Who knows? You could be the target. No! Why me? Yeah, why me? Why me, man? I don't want to be a part of this. But here I am anyway. Okay. We're gonna try. We're gonna try our best. Do I bam from the next world? Somebody's gotta be the hero. Unfortunately, it's gonna be us. Don't worry. But, Kinoko-san, let's have you and I have a chat. Hey, did you check out the socials? Thought I missed her on yesterday's stream, but she did appear. Hate myself! I hate myself for not realizing! Looks like it. I'm hoping to ask you a bit more about the previous incident. Sure, as long as you'll be proving that... as long as you'll be proving that ghosts are real, as requested. After the stream, did you see anything? Did you move? Was there anything unusual after yesterday's stream? In fact, take a look at this. Is this a scratch mark? It was there when I woke up this morning. Must be Bloody Mary's doing. Then Jasmine is in danger too. Eh? Why? We might have seen her on the way out last night. What? You saw her? Why you? Not fair! Oh, hush up. You got your mark. We got spooked. It's equal benefit. Don't you worry. You got the better end of that stick. So about future streams, you thinking of graduating anytime soon? You know, from college? Because clearly you have no idea what you're doing. What are your plans for your next stream? Doing the same kind of seance might look repetitive. The viewers want something new, I think. Mary's not exclusive. She scares everybody. She wants to see whose fear works best for her to feed off of. Noted. Noted. Please ask us beforehand if you're going to involve us. Alright, hate to break it to you, Kinoko, but people aren't going to... People aren't looking at you in the brightest of lights at the moment. You're being accused of setups. Some comments accuse you of setting things up. No! Not this time! No! I filmed the ghost without even noticing! How could this be a setup? Yes, you're right. Well, totally proven innocent. Okay. Let's see. What about your DSLR here? Camera, lights, streaming equipment. Streaming seems to be quite a lot of work. Oh, you have no idea, lady. You have no idea. I'm trying to make a video about it, actually, at some point. I wonder how much he's spending on all this. No comment. If this is a setup, the equipment might be key. Or maybe the video was edited in a special way? Nah. This was a live stream, and is still available in archived form. Kinoko-san may have been up to something, of course. Hello there, nice description down there. Agreed, yes. I'm trying... I think I've already said her name 3 times in this stream, and thankfully there was a fair bit of distance in between all of them. Welcome on in, Ryan. Welcome on in. Kinoko-san may have been up to something, of course. Maybe I might see something through the glasses. Can't hurt. Let's go, Ghost. Okay, there he is from last night. Supposed to have a mirror with you to summon her, yeah? Yeah, that's what's right in front of us. This shadow is doing something in front of the mirror. Aha! Must be Kinoko-san from yesterday. Looks pretty frantic, to be honest. He's really praying hard. Judging from this shadow alone, I don't think he's setting things up. Then maybe it's the shadow near the entrance that's a setup. Well, let's have a look. That's the sighting from yesterday, exactly where it happened. This is Jasmine from yesterday. And behind her, definitely someone there. They look friendly, totally. This shadow looks like the one we saw outside the entrance. Long hair, dress, definitely someone there. A little bit closer. Not doing anything in particular. If this is actually part of a setup, maybe the shadow isn't even a real ghost. Alright, a little bit more investigation, though. No, we do these as we get them. Let's hypothesize here. While we were filming, no one noticed any ghosts. But I saw a ghost behind Jasmine later on. The viewers were watching the stream and saw the ghost. Eep, what a mind bender! So what's going on this time? Who died? Just to bring you up to speed, we are currently working for a ghost hunter who streams on VTube. Had an apparition on stream where he supposedly summoned Bloody Mary, and it appeared behind him. Twice now. The overarching clues thus far is that something spooked us last night when we attended one of these streams. And in addition, apparently there was also a murder-suicide between lovers in this very home. So there's good credence for threatening things to be afoot. On the other hand, our urban myth so far has been disproven, so I'm innocent, I tell you. Hey, I wasn't pointing fingers. Yet. Anyway. Another cry of distress. Let me help you. Let me assist you. Miss Azumi, you've confirmed through clairvoyance that Kinoko-san wasn't up to anything. You also checked that there weren't any tricks around where the ghost appeared. Exactly. No signs of any setups by Kinoko-san. Indeed. Unfeasible that Kinoko-san himself set up or initiated anything. If there still happens to be a room for setups, what are the possibilities? Well, maybe Kinoko-san's accomplice was standing outside the entrance, disguised as a ghost. Yeah, let's roll the dice. Give me some good luck with an even roll. Maybe Kinoko-san's accomplice was standing outside the entrance and disguised as a ghost. Yes, that's still a possibility. Kinoko-san might be working with someone, and they may have showed up disguised. Kinda more likely. But how could we confirm one way or another? Maybe if he could show me his phone or something. That's an interesting line of questioning. Let's check with the neighbor real quick. My. Back again to talk about that room, are we? Yes? Hey, good luck is always helpful in a ghost hunt. No offense, of course. Details on the incident if you could. Could you tell me a bit more about the incident? You're also pretty interested in this case, I see. Yes, why not? Alright, so about room 104. Can you give me the details on the dead man and his departed beloved? Nothing? We're hunting ghosts. You're not on the list. Don't worry. Could you tell me about the previous residents? A woman in her 40s lived in room 104. A man was hanging around there too. I often saw him during the day, so he probably wasn't working too much. Gambling, booze, the usual. Looked like a delinquent. Okay, but what about the woman then? I hope not. Haven't even damaged the hotel today. Impressively so. Could you tell me about Yotsuya Miwako? The woman who used to live in room 104. Miwako? Yotsuya? Oh, you mean the woman in room 104? Was that her name? Not that I care about names. Had long hair and always wore a dress. Don't know how she could stand that man. Until one day. Murder! Suicide! Murder? Suicide? So the rumors were true. Stab the man, then slit her own throat with the same cooking knife. Blood all over her dress. Terrible story. Gruesome. Very gruesome. Very spooky stuff indeed. There's a park just across the road. A few people here and there. It's a park, but I don't see any kids. Let's have a look once we're done checking the place. There's a creepy aura right here. The soundtrack in this game is oddly calming. It is nice, isn't it? It's very reminiscent to me of, what's it? The Dark Side Detective. We should revisit that game, because I played it a long time ago as Cupo Joe. I don't want anybody to have to go back all the way back to those days just to get caught up. We never really finished the first game anyway. That's a great indie detective game too. Although it's a lot of reading. It's a creepy aura right here. Kuppojoe. That's the name I used to go under when I was more of a musician and less of a streamer. Long time ago though, like 2 years maybe. 2 years. That was the name I met Ryan under, actually. This spot showed up in yesterday's video. After checking, I don't see any signs of setups. Jazz, you got any ideas? Checking if this was a setup. Yeah, back when I lacked a lower jaw and consumed coffee. Long ass time ago. I was looking into whether Kineko-san has been setting things up. Just a thought, Jasmine. The ghost who was behind you might have been someone working with Kineko-san in disguise. Yeah, possible. He might not actually be streaming entirely solo, too. Wouldn't be surprised if he had a sidekick or two. Good point. Streamers would tend to have staff. No, we do frickin' not. Brother, I've been flying solo for almost 2 or 3 years. I don't have anybody else running support on these streams. I am a solo act, aside from the people who have helped me with like models and stuff. If he showed us his phone, would it tell us something? Maybe message logs of secret plans. Ghost was indeed there. Jasmine, about the ghost standing behind you yesterday. It does seem like it was actually there. No way! You're kidding! And why would it be standing there? I don't know about that. Any meaning there? Ghosts don't just pop out randomly, right? I've only met a couple of them. They don't tend to go places randomly, I assure you. Alright, Kineko-san. Could I use your phone? I need to go call my apartment. My payment's gonna be late this week. Can we see your smartphone? Have you got any games on it? Hinako-san, could you perhaps lend me your phone? I forgot to bring mine and I need to call the center, like right now. I guess. But just this once. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for your phone. Yep. I'm looking into whether you've been secretly setting things up. What? I took the liberty of checking your inbox and call history. Come on! At least tell me! But you might hide those if I did tell you, so... Speaking of... Nothing to worry about. Just an Amber Alert. So, how was it? Found anything? I found messages with your staff. But also that you had a falling out more than 6 months ago. And minimal signs of communication with anyone recently. I have friends, you know. I just haven't caught up for a while. Anyway, no indications of secret collaborators. That's one less reason to doubt you, Kineko-san. No accomplices, no acquaintances either. Unfortunate, but very common in the streamer world. Got a lot of leads, but no clear answers. Jasmine, I think we've gathered enough at the apartment itself. I think we could head over to the park. Hello? Jasmine! Where are you? Oh. It's the director again? Actually, no. From Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine? Oh, where are you? She getting spooked? In the car now. Know the park across from the apartment? Keeper dude there told me off for parking roadside. Bit of a walk, but there's paid parking somewhere. I'll park and meet you after. Such a waste of time. Understood. I'll go check the park. See you later. Gonna have to hoof it then. Good. Good. Over to the park we go. Ooh. I used to enjoy public parks a lot, but when you go into the city, tends to be a lot of people who are less fortunate around there. Pretty empty park, but there are a few people. Right in front of the apartment, too. Chances are we'll find someone who knows about the Miwako Yotsuya incident. Let's ask around. Howdy do. Oh. Excuse me, are you the park keeper? Sure, I kinda work on that, yeah. Our van was parked in front of the apartment. We've moved it to the parking lot you told us about. Ah, so you're with that hair bun girl. That road is pretty narrow, so having a big van there can be pretty dangerous for the kids. I know it's a bother. Thanks for moving. About the apartment across the road, what you know about it and its legends? I'm investigating various things related to the apartment just over there. What? What? Are you moving in? No, not moving in or anything, but... That apartment is quite old, right? Oh, yeah. Umeki Flats. Or was it Flats Umeki? That apartment's gotta be about 50 or 60 years old. Oldest one around here. Seems they've repainted the walls and such, though. There's a rather similar apartment in the Honcho area, but this one's older. Wow, so it's that old? You telling me there might be even more dead people haunting that place? The older a place gets, the more happens in it, not just bugs. About the incident. Is it true there was an incident a while back? In the apartment over there? Yeah, It was last spring or summer, I remember. That was something else. A terrible incident. I heard the apartment was a sea of blood. A gaggle of the sea, Stephen. Wouldn't have thought that guy would meet such a fate. Terrifying, Flash, terrifying. About the man who died, we haven't heard anything about him. True. Did you know the man who was murdered? I knew he was a problem case, that I did. Came to this park with a blonde hostess-like woman. Did things in wide daylight and plain sight. I told him off once, because he wouldn't quit bragging about his dear little Mari. Mary? Mary. His dear little Mary. Oh, God in heaven. I heard he was cheating. What? From who? Unai-san, in the apartment just over there. Knows quite a lot. Talkative lady. You know her? Unai-san. Oh, the neighbor lady. Yes, I've met her. Creepy. So not only is she somebody who enjoys the occult and all this lovely nonsense we're dealing with, she's also a snitch. I mean, good on her for telling about somebody cheating on somebody, but she's a woman who deals in information, that's for certain. Rumors about the man. If it's okay to ask, what did you hear from the neighbor lady? That lady talks on and on. I've heard quite a lot. I think she heard a loud argument from room 104 the day before it happened. Said she heard the woman saying, "Who is this Mary?" or something. Mary! The woman he was cheating with. Was her name Mary? Oh no, she sure had colorful hair, but wasn't from overseas. And that incident happened the next day, so the neighbor lady was all worked up. I knew he was cheating with that Mary woman. Got stabbed for it. Right. Her name was Mari, not Mary. On and on and on. I think we talked for hours. I can imagine. Thank you for letting me know. The woman he cheated with, Mari. Would anyone else know something about her? So, it was a crime of passion, to be sure, and there was a trigger for it. Might not be related to the case, but let's make a profile on this man. I should make a note about the park keeper. He seemed to know a lot about the past. What did he mention about Umiki Flats? Well, he talked about the man who died in there. That's right. Sounded like a guy with problems. He cheated with a hostess called Mari or something. Who would cheat in the park right in front of the house? Who would cheat in the park right in front of your house, though? Yeah, that is quite rude and really insensitive. Alright, we got an ad in about T-minus 5 minutes and counting. Let's get through this conversation as much as we can, then take a break. Hello, may I talk to you for a bit? Of course. Nice weather today. Do you live around here? You wouldn't happen to know anything about the area, would you? I'm Azumi Fukurai. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind. God, I love how cute this MC looks. Yeah, I know. All the frills and the high collar. It's a really cozy look. Plus the bag. Plus the nice leather bag. How you doing, Raves? They actually just recently released cosplay outfits inspired by these characters. They got the ruffles right, but everything else about her outfit, her inspired outfit, is a bit off. It's a good approximation, though. Hello, my name is Hinata. I might not be of much help. I don't go out that often. I see. Do you know anything about the rumors in the neighborhood? Rumors? What kind? Well, let's start with the apartment across the road. Maybe you've heard? Do you know the apartment just across from this park? Ah, might you be asking about the rumored ghost? You've heard of it? Oh, but maybe I shouldn't talk about these things. It's best to keep your distance from that place. Well, I got bad news and bad news for you, lady. We're investigating it, and we're being paid to investigate it, so any information you can give us, more than welcome. I'm doing an investigation about the ghost in question. Please, tell me more. Are you? Oh, I suppose I should then. On my way home a few nights ago, it was raining. We got paid to dig up the dirt, exactly. Alright, Ryan. See you when you get back, hopefully. When I passed by that apartment, I happened to see it. Really? Were they long-haired and wearing a dress? Heard of her. I saw her with my own two eyes. A woman with long hair in a dress. She glared at me and said, "Stay away." What? She said that to you? Creepy, creepy lady. Might have been more possessive than we imagined. When you saw that woman, did you hear any loud voices from nearby? The kind you might hear when someone's live streaming? A stream? I couldn't say. I didn't hear any loud voices of note or anything that evening. Misery Ghost Edition. Then it's even less likely that Kinoko-san set anything up. Oh, right. I took a photo. Would you like to see? Oh, you took a photo of the ghost? I have only heard this through rumors myself, so it may not be true, but they say the ghost is a girl called Miwako Yotsuya. That could mean the photo here is just as we've heard in other rumors. This ghost is Miwako Yotsuya. Yeah, but we don't know if that is actually her. It could be somebody posing as her, for all we know. Rumors about this man. What do you know? Do you know about a man who accompanied by a flashy-looking woman? I heard they used to visit this park. A man and a flashy-looking woman? Oh, yes, forgot to mention. He called that woman Mari, from what I've heard. A mirror and a woman's name. A mirror and a woman's name. Are you alright? Oh, my apologies. I felt as if I'd heard that somewhere. Why is there a patch on her neck? She was scratching at it too. I just realized. Really? Right before the murder-suicide incident, a man was heard screaming. He was screaming, "Mary, Mary, Mary!" Is that true? Oh, dear. So now we've got the narrative. Oh, ad time on the Twitch side of things, so we'll take a pause here. So, for the YouTube audience, and those subscribed on Twitch, we've now got theories to talk about here. From what we've gathered so far, it seems like somebody may be assisting Kinoko from the sidelines. Somebody who's not affiliated with him. Somebody who would benefit from this place being known as haunted, I think. On top of that, there seems to be a lot more... Yeah, I don't have full context, I can't really help. No worries, no worries. Kinoko-san's live streams are successful. They garner social media attention. And any attention that helps sell rooms, maybe, could be on the could be the landlord taking advantage of it. Yeah, don't worry about it, Tony. Don't worry about it. You don't gotta look at the screen if you can't. okay? I don't know. Let me take a sip real quick. It's puzzling because we don't have a lot of people to suspect of foul play here. Kinoko-san is cleared because he doesn't have any context that would be helping him at this point in time. Some sick people love staying in haunted places, like bored rich people. Exactly. So you could drive up the value of the spot if you own the apartment by talking about ghost stories, by talking about ghost sightings. You know, people pay good money. Ghost hunters in particular pay good money to just be in there and record stuff. So that's my only angle at this point. But who is in charge of the apartments? Was it the neighbor lady? I don't recall. Hold on. Gossip savvy. Room on the first floor of Umeki Flats, currently under contract by Kinoko. The previous occupant committed murder-suicide. One of the tatami mats is unusually clean, so somebody did die in there. And she just lives next door, to room 104. She knows a ton of rumors, but she seems unlikely that she would be up to playing the part of Yotsuya. Parkkeeper knows a little bit about it, and said the man was cheating on her openly. But why? Why would he want to die by her hand? If he knew it wasn't going to end well. Miwako Yotsuya is the rumored ghost, apparently locally famous. Newspaper archives mentioning her committing murder-suicide. Does this mean it was Miwako Yotsuya's ghost who appeared in Kinoko-san's stream? We don't know who owns Umeki Flats, but they're getting a lot of media buzz because of all of this stuff surrounding Kinoko Tanihara. It's anyone's guess who will benefit from all of this buzz, but I think we just have to keep asking more and more questions. Okay. Twitch side of things is going to come back in about 2 seconds. Welcome on back. For those of you on the free side of Twitch, we were just discussing the case, and now we're gonna look through this. We're gonna make a character profile of this promenading lady. I should make notes on Hinata-san too. What did she say she saw at Umeki Flats? She saw potentially a woman's ghost. It seems she saw the same ghost that I saw. That's great! And not so great! Yeah, we don't need any more proof that the ghost is real. What's suspicious about this bench? This bench is so old, the paint's all peeled. Just a typical bench you'd find at a park. A lot of interesting folks, and I think there was another person I should worry about over there. I know that our glasses are going to reveal something particular, but let's continue exploring the area. What were these bushes called? Azaleas? It's so nice when you have so many flowers around. Aw, that's nice. So, when we finished the last case, Jasmine was on the phone talking to somebody looking very distinguished. Or talking to somebody. And I believe this man was on the corner as we drove past, looking at our vehicle. I have a reason to believe he might be connected overall to this story. So let's have a talk. This person feels out of place here. Excuse me? Target approaching. No, let's give him an elegant accent. After a little bit of water. Target approaching. Excuse me. Hello. could I ask you a few things? It is I who wishes to speak with you. Speak to you. What is your intent? What? Kindly tell me why you suddenly appeared before me. Why? I'm asking around as part of an investigation. I thought perhaps you were onto something. He's not a very inconspicuous agent. If he's just gonna talk like I'm not here right in front of me. So rumors about the ghost here. I'm asking everyone about the ghost in that apartment. I am utterly uninvolved in that matter. More importantly, could you kindly do me a favor? I'm actually busy with work, and I doubt I'd be of much use anyway. Not just for me. There's another one who wants to know too. Who exactly would that be? Kindly find me something. I'm looking for a book written by someone. He was very much loved and cornered. Could you find his book for me, please? This person listens to me even less than the neighbor lady. I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm working right now, and... You have it. You have it, don't you? Huh? An exquisitely wondrous power. Huh? Oh, please don't make that face. You don't need to be scared. Wait, does this person know about my clairvoyance? I only asked you to find a book for me. I mean you no harm. Kindly indulge me. I'm scared, but Jasmine isn't here. I don't know what bro's on about, but he's dressed dapper, he's got a suit on, and gloves. Just one kidney, please. God, that's creepier. I can't run away without help. I'll look for the book. Yes, thank you kindly. I'm absolutely positive it's somewhere in this park. I haven't been able to find him yet. But you should be able to. Show us your power. Oh. The hell? He's in multiple places. A tall shadow. Maybe a man? What's he doing? He's looking at the bushes. Is that it? Doesn't seem to be doing anything noteworthy. What about here? A man's shadow, apparently. I don't know, but looking at the shadow makes me uneasy. I think he's holding a book. This shadow might be that scary-faced person back there. He's gazing at the bench? Hey, there's something in his hand! He wanted me to find a book, so this might be it? If they're looking at the bench with the book in hand, maybe something with the bench. Guess I should recheck the bench. Hydrate, you got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, there was nothing there. Okay. Just the edge of the screen. Book, are you here? Nope. There's something stuck to the back of the bench. Is this the book I saw through clairvoyance? Occult Great Reset. Have I seen this book somewhere? Author's name is Tsutomu Kisaragi. Didn't the center director mention this name too at some point? Yes, they did. Aw, good for you. Let me double check something real quick. 2 pings. Nothing to worry about. Let me take care of this real quick. Okay, just had to take care of something. Don't worry about it. Alright. Time to return the book to the Helsing villain-looking man. Dr. Helsing, I presume. Okay, what about the bush, though? I might have found something. Nope, just trash. Ugh. Clean up after yourselves, folks. Initiating contact. I found it, good sir. Please don't shoot me. I found the book, Occult Great Reset, by someone named Tsutomu Kisaragi. Did she trace my movements? Whoops! Wrong book? Don't steal our kidneys, please! Tentatively assessing as authentic. Authentic? I have taken an interest in you. We will meet again. Miss Azumi Fukurai. How did he know my name? Does he see things as well? Okay. Okay, so we got an occult creep on our tail. That's great. Is it Jasmine? No, it's the director. Greetings. Hello, director. Did something happen? If anything happened, it would be to you. Do you mean? My vision shows me everything. So you were watching that? Who is that person? He was rather verbose for a cryptid. His attire was reminiscent of the Men in Black. Ah! Oh, no, not the fun Men in Black, ladies and germs. The bad kind of Men in Black. Not the government. The secret society of cryptids known as the Men in Black. Do you mean he was an anomaly? He did have a strange shadow on him. Is there anything I should do? Good question. I will look into him on my end. Please be careful. That anomaly had an obvious interest in you. It may reappear. Oh no. We don't know what he might bring upon you. Not yet. Having said that, he is unrelated to the mirror or the woman, and thus unrelated to the case itself. Please stay focused on your ongoing investigation. I will. Oh, no. Don't tell me the world is real, the hidden world is real, and I have to deal with it. Might not be related to the case, but I should note down about that dark-suited person. He actually knew my secret. What was it? A strange power. The Men in Black's gonna tell his friends. You know he will. I have dog, cat, and big dog. Lovely trifecta there. Holy Trinity, they call it. You got a lot of snuggle buddies. I envy you. Yes, they knew indeed. But why? How in the world did they know? I should probably tell the park keeper I met someone creepy. A mysterious man who knows about my power. He randomly asked me to help him find something. What was that? Fun. Hey, my dude, my homie. Would you mind calling the cops, sir? Still need something? About that creepy man in black. Excuse me, I saw a creepy man wearing black. A creepy man, you say? I haven't seen him. I'd check on him immediately if I did. But He was real. They didn't see him? Keep my cool. Won't see me drool. What? Are we waiting for Jasmine here the entire time? Wait, since when was I napping? I end up napping wherever I go. The park's all dark now. No one around. Wow, it is so late. It's from Jasmine. Hello, Jasmine? Is something up? Damn that old guy, not a parking lot in sight. Oh no, you've been looking all this time? Been a while, I guess. How you doing? Well, I asked around quite a lot, but I'm a bit overwhelmed by all that's happened. Huh? What do you mean? It's kind of hard to explain. Could I tell you when we meet? I guess so. On my way there. I'll pick you up, so I'll pick you up. Okay, I'll just wait in the park. Safely, I hope. Nah, not the silence. Not exactly on the wrong track, but we're all over the place. The woman ghost, Miwako Yotsuya. How are we even supposed to solve this? Waiting with the cryptids. Who's next, Mothman? Find out next time on Ghost Stories. Ghost Stories. Sorry, my tongue got in the way for some reason. Maybe by meeting the ghost face to face. No, 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 no. Way too scared. No way. No way. Yeah! No! What the? What in the world was that? I just heard a scream from around here? Kinosko-san! Are you okay? I just happened to hear you and came looking. Did something happen? God. I just realized I'm doing a Ken voice based on how he looks from Digimon. Anyway, moving on. Told his buddy and he came to check our ankles. Oh God, I hope not. Ow! My leg! And Bloody Mary? Which way did she go? That way? Huh? Yes, probably? Stay put. Don't move. Kinoko-san, did you see the ghost? No. I didn't see it. Damn you, Bloody Mary! Ow, ow, ow. Huh? Wait. Scratch marks on my leg! Oh God, we're marked for death. And it's time to go surfing the web. I was so scared last night. I thought my heart would drop. Would stop. Kinoko-san rushed to the rescue and saved my life. Kinoko? Really? My ankle still hurts a bit, but still. Hey, about that ankle. Isn't that a scratch? Would you call it one? Maybe I fell and scraped myself. No? That's bad. You think so? That bad? Hey, almost at Kinoko's apartment. I'll park around the back so the guardian Gramps won't come for us. Please, this is serious. Jasmine! Oh boy. Day 3, baby. Give it up for day 3, and we're marked for death. We're being marinated by the killer, and they're gonna strike any day now. No way that's a regular scratch. Scratched by Bloody Mary, right? Jasmine, am I going to die? Well, things are going well, indeed, Centurion. Any change in how you feel so far? So far, so good, I think. I was careless too. Figured Bloody Mary would go off to Kinoko. If that scratch is really a curse from Bloody Mary, gotta do something. Oh, you're right. Curious why Mary suddenly popped up in the park. It was around Kinoko's door till now. Might be related to Mary's motives, and how to undo the curse. I grabbed my goddamn ankle bone for the 50th time. Give it back! I'll try asking those I know too. Thank you, Jasmine! Okay. Why did the ghost's actions change? Yeah, it moved. Ghosts don't normally move from the house they died in to the public park across the way. There's a lot of question marks in this case now. So first and foremost, we'll check our surroundings and then have a talk with everybody. True supernatural show rules say they stay in their domain. Exactly, exactly. Or with an item that was personal. Wait. Now that you mention it, ghosts usually move. There's a specific target objective. So, oh god, I just rationalized this in my head. That park is the same place she saw her man cheating with another girl. So, technically it's in her domain because it's a center of wrath. Oh god. This is getting more and more truthful as time goes on, man. I don't like it. Looks like a computer for streaming and editing. Kinoko-san's workstation. It's amazing how he gathers all those fans with just one computer. Time to find a new park. Time to find a new Japan for this matter. I'm out of here. I'm out of this country. Oh, the power's on. Maybe it's rendering a video? Filmed in a forest. Editing videos must be hard work. Wow, you can check the rendering video and fast forward. He's through the forest. Looks like the park across the road. Was that me at the end? Ah, looks like the rendering's finished. So, that was the video he took of last night. Depending on the grudge, they can also appear in more than one area. See, exactly. I mean, if I saw my man cheating, I'd be pretty fucking pissed. Yeah, I know. Including till beyond the grave. Hard agree there. So that's the video from last night. Alright, not much to check around here, so it's time to do some talking. Yep. Still love that detail. Still love that we can flip them. Do you really love your lover if you don't haunt the land? That's very romantic to think about. I wish I could have some bee. I'm gonna drop kick you, Tony. That is not something you say amongst friends and without rebuttal. You've been around so many different people for too long not to have made an impact on several different people's lives. Get your shit together, mi amigo. You matter. Even if it was a joke. Anyway, moving on. Enough to get haunted? I'll haunt your ass. I'll haunt your ass. If I'm dead before... I'm dead already. I'll haunt your ass. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be the skeleton in your closet for a day and then go back home. No, we're not playing Smash. Thank you for yesterday. How have you been doing? Feeling well? Well... Deal. I will accept Mario Kart 8. Fair trade. Thank you yesterday. Thank you for helping me last night. If you hadn't been there... It's nothing. I did involve you, even if it was for the channel. I didn't do much, of course. Anyway, are you okay? Were you hurt? Well, I have a scratch on my ankle. Oh no! Isn't that the scratch from Bloody Mary? You think so too? So the ghost we summoned wasn't a random spirit. It was Bloody Mary herself. Mind if I film your scratch a bit? No way! You look into it for us? Yes, please. I like to think I'd be the type of ghost to just annoy the shit out of people I'm mad at. You don't do that during your current life already? I don't know, I feel like you've done that to a couple of people, as far as I know. Maybe not anybody I know, but you seem capable of it. Exactly, see? You already do that in life. You got a great practice for being a poltergeist in the afterlife. Congrats. You get the job. But in death, I can be more petty. True. A lot less consequence there. About the ghost yesterday. About yesterday's ghost. I know! I keep thinking about the same. Behind the remotes. Damn it, so it was you! It was you who hid my Roku remote. How dare! Fiendish. You're wondering why it appeared in the park, not near this room's doorway. That's right. Thinking. Yes. Maybe Bloody Mary had a change of heart. What? What do you mean? This kind of spiritual entity is said to act in ways that tells people it's here. And this Bloody Mary is starting to move away from this room. What could this mean? Exactly, yes. Just come out of the sun rays, clouds beckoning towards me. You see a skeleton, half a skeleton in a suit, just floating in. Oh god, that's terrifying. Kinoko-san, what should I do? I don't have a read on this one. Let me think it over. Ghost change of heart. So, about the video on your PC, how many highlights you got there? Is it gonna be a clip, a short? Are you daring to do ultra wide, like a niche audience? Or are you doing 360 video? Oh, not the phone charges, B. Come on, that's a low blow. I didn't know video editing was this hard. Oh, let me tell you, sweetheart, it is a absolute pain in the ass to do. But somebody's got to do it, and I can't pay an editor, so, you know. Splicing various scenes, checking, and rendering. Well, yes, content creation is not a piece of cake. The screen said the rendering was done earlier. Huh? Did you see it? Did you perhaps? The video showed someone walking around a forest. I was in the frame at the end. Could you make sure to cut that part out? Uh-oh. Really? You were in frame? Oh, silly me. I'll take care of that. Why do you need to take me out? Was that just raw footage? Were you filming B-roll in the frickin' park? You doofus. That's a really great idea, actually, now that I think about it. Damn, okay, you know what? Actually, that's not a bad idea. Using a park to film a forest. As you've got, like, inspirational speech going across, or, like, an intro to a ghost episode. This world is filled with many things. Most we cannot explain with our eyes and ears. But there happens to be a way to dissolve these myths. Enter the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Rated R, starts Friday. Ah, god damn it, B. You know how many charging cables I've got just like that? I've got a couple. Now that come to my mind. Alright, so why did the ghost actions change? Let's hypothesize this. Let's think about why the ghost changed its behavior. Those weren't made trust. There's literally a side quest in ZA where they used a graveyard to make a haunted forest. Ooh, fun. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I'd ever have the nerve to go to a graveyard at night. I know a lot of kids do it, like delinquents, weirdos, those who want to experience what it's like to be with the dead in the dead of night. I don't think I could do that. Fact of the matter is, there isn't any, like, local graveyards that aren't government run, so, you know. Not like I could. The ghost was summoned to Kinoko-san's room, but also appeared in the park and scratched my leg. Kinoko-san thinks the ghost has had a change of heart. Oh, I'm so confused. One thing Kinoko-san mentioned was that spiritual entities tried to compel people to acknowledge their existence. That's right! Which would mean that Bloody Mary is trying to tell someone that she exists. You did that psycho after you beat the main story and there's something in the background? Terrifying. Interesting, must be story related. Who among the people around might be able to notice her? Oh, wait. Maybe. I myself became the ghost's target because I have the clairvoyance power. That's not great! Maybe I myself became the ghost target because I have the clairvoyance power? That's where we are, right? I've been scratched too. What should I do? I wonder if Kinoko-san could help me. Great, so because we're supernatural ourselves, the ghost is like, hey, we know you and I got a lot in common. Maybe you and I should chat over. Here's my card. Call me in the morning. Thank you for withholding that. Bloody Mary might be feeling anger. Ghost wants to be friendly? Interesting way of asking to be friendly, not gonna lie. I need to discuss something with you. Have you taken out life insurance? How about afterlife insurance? Is that a thing? Because I might need it. Is there a chance that Bloody Mary is trying to possess me? Exactly! I've been thinking about this, and it could only be you. What should I do? Kinoko-san, do you know any rituals that aren't for summoning? Any that defeat or chase away ghosts? I mean, smudge sticks, crucifixes, a couple of rosaries, like 100. Dunk yourself in holy water. Those aren't bad ideas to start with. In order. What? We'll see if I ever have time in my lifetime to finish a bunch of Pokemon games, Tony. I mean, it's a ghost. Of course it's gonna have abnormal ways of doing things. True. I do think there was such a ritual. Oh, really? How could we help? Is there anything you'll be needing for that ritual? Huh? I'd like to help out as much as I can. I see. Then I'll do the ritual here tonight. So, could you find and bring a spiritual medium for the exorcism? Spiritual medium? Paging one Maya Fei. Yes, one Maya Fei to the residents of Umeki Flats. Thank you very much. Oh boy. Our current series seem to be crossing over unexpectedly. Our current visual novel series seems to be overlapping somewhat. What is that? Something that has strong ties to the ghost, needed for the exorcism. As long as you can find one, I'll be able to purge Bloody Mary with the ritual. Understood. I'll search around. So we're going to have to find something connected to her. about the room. First off, can I ask you about this room? This room? Why? The ghost originally appeared in this room. I was thinking maybe they'd left something here. Or have something memorable here, perhaps. I'd have jumped on anything like that for my videos, you know. Oh, yes, of course. Well, what about her belongings? His or hers? By the way, when you decided to move here, did you visit the place beforehand? Oh, right! Yikes! What is it? I did come visit, and there was a cardboard box in the far back of one of those closets. I knew the place had history and that there was a box there, so I really wanted to see what was inside. Tufts of hair, blood-soaked dolls. In the box? No, I never got to see them. Oh, not even a peek? It was tightly wrapped with plastic tape and impossible to open. The real estate agent quickly took it away. I'm pretty sure there was something wild in there. We know Mary is an ankle person. Huh. I was about to say something really sus there. I will withhold that. I really need to see that box. Could you find it? But how could I possibly? I'm sure it's all been thrown out by now. The only possibility I can think of is the resident gossip lover. Okay. Jazz, we got a problem. I'm trying to be possessed by a ghost. Jazz, I might murder you. Jazz! Jasmine! Help me! How you feeling? Terrified. I'm okay, at least so far. What do you think? Jasmine, any advice for me? As I said, keep thinking about you getting jumped in the park last night. Keep thinking about you getting jumped in the park last night. The ghost, who could be Miwako Yotsuya, seen near the apartment entrance, but now suddenly shows up in the park? Good point there. Maybe there was a reason it needed to be in the park. Might want to check on that, along with the scratches. Understood. About the investigation. How should we go about the investigation? For clues leading to Miwako Yotsuya, first check that park from yesterday. Also digging a bit deeper into this room. And also the dead ex-resident. Might tell you why the ghost is appearing, or something. Understood. We need to discuss the exorcism problem. Jasmine? Kinoko-san said... He says Bloody Mary may have had a change of heart. Change of heart? In what sense? You mean it just felt like showing up at the apartment first and the park next? It seems the spiritual entities want to be noticed. It seems like spiritual entities want to be noticed. So they turn up at the park? That's kind of ridiculous. What is it trying to do, you think? I don't get Bloody Mary's actions. What's she trying to do? Answer, Daily Double. Yes, B. So, spirits. They want to be seen, huh? Does that mean they're looking for people to possess or something? We cleaned that scratch, yes, but it's still there. It's still red. It's probably still a little bit puffy, too. It's just, you know, a scratch. It's not gonna go away overnight. Really? Don't ask me. If so, that change of heart might be about switching targets. You're right. So Bloody Mary might be looking for someone else to haunt. Terrifying. I should take a sip. Like, realistically, getting scratched by anything definitely cleaned the wound. Be it cat that you trust or person, nails are a cesspool of germs. Alright. My dear creepy woman, I am in need of a spirit medium, and you are going to hand it to me. Tetanus. That's 3 games we play that have crossovers now. I miss Rusty too. Hello. My. This apartment has grown on you, hasn't it? A bit more about the incident, if you don't mind. About the murder-suicide in room 104, is there anything you haven't told us yet? We're in a bit of a hurry. Any information would help. I think I've told you most of it. Oh, yes. Did I mention what happened after the incident? I don't think you did. There was a lot going on after the incident too, you know. The bodies, yes. Excuse me. The woman had next of kin come to fetch her. But the man didn't have anyone. The owner was running around trying to find someone to take care of it. It seemed he was cremated incognito in the end. What a sad way to go. About the man. This deadbeat of a guy. Yeah, I miss Phelps too. You can find him in Mad Men, and that's pretty much it. I heard from the park keeper. The murdered man was often seen in the park, alongside the woman he cheated with. Ah, yes. The blonde named Mari. I remember because I heard the woman shouting her name the day before the murder. Like, who is this Mari? Huh. The woman from room 104 would never forgive that Mari girl. Yeah, but even less the cheating man. That's why she's still obsessed with room 104. Then maybe we're not dealing with Bloody Mary. We're dealing with Mari, who is distraught over losing her man. And so she's haunting the place, physically, mind broken. That'd make a good dime store novel. I don't know if it's real, but that's my hypothesis going forward at this point. About the ghost in room 104. Miwako Yotsuya, the ghost of room 104. Why is she appearing at this apartment right now? Miwako Yotsuya, you said? Are you sure that's the right name? I believe so, yes. If you say so, I guess. So, you wanted to know why the ghost appears. The woman's obsessed, of course. Won't ever forgive him. She can't forgive him. But the current resident has nothing to do with that. Who knows? Mushroom Head might go mush soon enough. The woman from room 104 probably thinks her cheating boyfriend is still living there. Is that even? That's why she keeps showing up. Alright, so what do you know about the belongings that were in this abode before he moved in to investigate the spot? Excuse me, I have some questions. About the belongings left in Kinoko-san's place. Huh? Belongings? I heard some sensitive items were left in room 104. In room 104? Densely wrapped up with plastic tape. Oh, the owner handed it all over to the police. Oh, yes, of course they did. Yes, you usually wouldn't lay hands on things from the murder scene. Usually. Yes, of course not. Usually... Wait, did you... Want a peek? Aha. Of course, she kept some souvenirs for herself. Of frickin' course. Could we see them? It's not my first time seeing a dead body, by the way, ma'am. I look in the mirror every day. Could I please take a look at it? Of course. When the personal belongings came back from the police, I figured that owner would just throw them away, so I took them instead. Oh, they were released from evidence. Okay. I pretended to be a relative, and it was easy enough. Simple, simple. She does whatever she wants. You're so nice. So I can give it to you. Not much of a present, of course. Just a moment. It's scary to think what might be in those things. But I need them to save my own life. It's in this box. Want to know what's inside? Here goes. Beep. Is this a kitchen knife? It's the knife, of course. The knife? As in the one that Miwako Yotsua stabbed the man with? Holy shit, lady! You have a murder weapon as a souvenir! What is wrong with you? Why would she want to secretly keep this? I should ask Kinoko-san whether this was the box left in the room. She just pretended to be a relative and got the evidence from the police. Holy God in heaven. Is this one of the things you saw? This frickin' murder weapon? Well, it's of no more use. Like, there's no use to in holding evidence that's no longer related to a case that's solved. It's cut and closed. It was a murder-suicide. I don't know why they would just give it back to the relatives. Like, which? Oh, no, time out. Who the fuck wants the knife that killed their beloved? Like, son, daughter, husband. Are you just gonna, like, bronze that, engrave it, like, with their name, throw it into the face of the murder? I don't know. Why would you want that? Why would you want that, man? Good God. The police around here need to put two and two together more often. The guy had no family or loved ones come collect him. True, yeah. God, they're idiots. There are idiots in this local precinct. Kinoko-san, we found the box. That's the one. The tape is gone, but I'm sure. About the contents. Any hair? Or nails? Or notebooks full of hateful words? Or perhaps even the death note? A kitchen knife that the police had taken as evidence. Wait, you mean that's from the... Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. The previous resident stabbing a man to death, then stabbing themselves in suicide? A knife cursed with that resident's hatred? Sick! No, not sick. This is a murder weapon. This killed somebody. You're looking at a very sharp object that was put through somebody's chest repeatedly in anger. This is not making any sense, but whatever. You know what? You do you, Mr. Morbid Curiosity. Mind if I snap a few pics of this? Why? If you'll be using it to lift the curse, sure. You wanted a photo? This is a relic from a murder-suicide, right? Also, the knife has drawn the blood of those two former residents. This will blow up instantly. Cursed to the max, this beauty is. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Oh, God. I don't know, man. I don't know, Tony. But you can lift the curse with this, correct? Oh, of course. Anyway, borrowing the knife for now. Cool. Okay. I need to find clues at the park as well. There might be something around where my leg was grabbed. So, Jasmine? Where are you? Not again, Jasmine. Come on, don't ditch us again. Let me guess. That damn old guy. Did he come check behind the apartment? Says the kids walk this road to reach the park, so they need the view clear. I'll go find parking somewhere. You check the park. I'll be right there if anything happens, so be ready to call me, stat. I hate this! Understood. Wonderful. Hey, the park manager's here. At least that creepy guy isn't, right? Peaceful as could be. But the ghost did show up here yesterday. Me too! Yeah, I keep thinking it's my phone too. That's a really good vibrate, like vibrate phone sound. God, it's bad. It scratched up my leg. I'm scared about what might happen, but we have to do what we can. Oh, why is this happening? Yeah, I'm lucky I'm the one who's in control and not just like casually watching this on my phone. Okay. First to you, pal. We're moving the car right now. I'm so sorry for all the trouble. It's okay. I know it's a bother, but still. About yesterday, boss. We saw some shit. Actually, a woman's ghost grabbed my leg here last night. Would you have happened to see anything? A woman's ghost, you say? A woman's ghost, you said? I think you have the wrong idea. No one really visits this park at night. It's not safe for a young girl like you to be here alone. Oh, but... how should I put this? There's a hospital behind this park. Some patients slip out at night and come here. They're here. Excuse me, I need to take a drink of water. I'm back. Has anyone else decided? No, but we've discovered that we've discovered the murder weapon that was used for the murder-suicide in room 104 happened to be in the belongings of the neighbor, who took it away from police evidence as soon as it was cleared. So now we have a cursed item in our possession. Bloody Mary scratched poor Azumi, may have marked her for death, and we're trying to lift the curse as soon as possible. Yeah, the steak knife, the kitchen knife. Not a butter knife for sure. So I looked it up because it's curious, but basically if you return them to nature, respectively, pretty much it. Okay, so that's how you can get rid of the ashes, yeah. Let them renew into something more pleasant. So, there's a hospital behind this park. Some patients slip out at night and come here. There to smoke and drink and whatnot. Anyway, what you saw wasn't a ghost. Is that clear? Okay. Why is he upset all of a sudden? Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, sprinkle them into soil garden by a tree. A lot of people like do sprinkle them into like their favorite sporting arenas, like local baseball fields, football fields, etc., so they can always be with the things they loved. Serve the bench. The bench looks the same as yesterday. Check behind it. Maybe there's something stuck to it at the back again? Nope, not this time. Might you be a patient then? Aw, that is a nice way to go. Supposedly you can turn yourself into pencils. Don't you need graphite for that? Let's see. This is around where the ghost grabbed my leg yesterday. This bush might actually be big enough to hide in. And we're dealing with a ghost here. Carefully now. Any clues lying around? I wish. some of the branches here are broken. Was someone here? Let's see. The branches seem to be broken towards the far right. Was someone moving around? So, not something metaphysical, but something was actually there. Someone. Whether you can make lead out of anything that leaves a mark on paper. Oh, okay. Yeah. To be turned into a weeping willow and your grandfather wishes to be cremated and launched into space. I don't ever dwell on that kind of stuff. I've got too much to think about in regards to living. Oh, it's nice to see you again so soon. Here for a walk too? Hello, Hinata-san. About yesterday. Actually, last night, I saw a ghost here. Or rather, the ghost grabbed my leg. No! That woman's ghost I saw? I didn't see it directly, so I can't say for sure. Have you seen any ghosts in this park? Well, I've seen her near the apartment before, but not here. Of course not. No worries, Centurion. It is getting pretty late for most folk. Adios to you. Hope you have a wonderful night. And enjoy the VOD on YouTube when you get around to it. See you around, Detective. Okay. Appreciate the good luck. If you see the ghost, please look out for Miwaku Yotsuya's ghost on your end too. I will. I think you should stop going around that apartment too. She's scratching her patch again. I suppose you have a point. Yes, I hope the streamer in room 104 can find a different apartment. So you know of Kineko-san? Vaguely. I happened upon his video. What a surprise it was. I could see the mirror she was reflected in too. It really is shocking for people to summon ghosts. It really is shocking to hear people summon ghosts. Are you friends with him? You should recommend he moves. I'll tell him that next time the ghost appears. So what do you know about the ghost, before we go on an ad break in a minute? Have you heard of a female ghost called Bloody Mary? Bloody Mary, Hinata-san? Bloody? No, that's a first for me. You stand in front of a mirror and call the name Mary 3 times. A mirror and a woman's name. Yes, then the ghost of the woman covered in blood appears apparently. Mari. Have you heard the name before? I told you, remember? The woman's name shouted by the murdered man. Oh, Mary! That's right, you did. The man was rumored to be quite the cheat, but to call the name of your lover right up until your final moments. Wait. What if Mary was killing him? Mari, I mean. We'll take a small break for the Twitch folks and wait for the Twitch folks to come back after the ads. Oh boy. Is Creepy Dude back? Oh, thank goodness, no. Oh, goodness gracious me. Alright, while we're waiting... I'm no detective, so I have no idea what to make of anything. That's why I'm here. To think for all of us. Honestly... So, now that we know that there's mental patients around the park... This kind of feeds into my theory so far. Like, that it's not Bloody Mary per se, but poor Mari who's lost her mind to grief. Maybe the murdered man ended up being more of a sweetheart than we think, instead of a loose guy. And she fell in love with him. Or it could have just been a loose guy and she fell in love with him regardless. Either way, There's still a lot of questions I got. You know, it's definitely a real person. It's not a ghost. But they do have cracked, long nails. And I think an interred patient like that would be much better taken care of than that. So maybe Mari is just insane, lurking around the house, lurking around the park, instead of these mental patients that might be lurking about. I don't know. I don't know, man. Speaking of the paranormal, I was watching Toilet Bound Hanako-kun? San? I forget. Hanako-kun, I think it is. I'm slowly working through it, and I did finish the latest season of Spy Family in preparation for the big My Anime List rating coming up. I hope that goes well and doesn't backfire on me. Like I said before, I've said this before. I'm not great at sharing what I like, and I think maybe looking at all my anime lists will be like, whoa, I didn't expect Ricky to be into that. But honestly, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think y'all are just going to see that I have an eclectic taste in anime. Not all of it is good. I take a chance on a lot of stuff, and I only finish it because I feel the need to. Imagine having interests. Couldn't be me. No worries, B. No worries. Sometimes Twitch does that. I know Twitch hates my phone personally. I don't know why, but it just loves to lag out every now and again. It did, yes, it did, but I think I like carefully chose ones that are like okay for the most part. This list I'm gonna do is gonna be everything I have watched. Like whether or not I want you to know I watched it or not. And I'm okay with that. Personally, I'm okay with that because it's just fiction. It's just fiction. Classic and average ones, yeah. Exactly. So the ones I'm gonna show y'all on Friday is gonna be my full, like, everything I have watched. Stuff you would expect me to watch and stuff you wouldn't expect me to watch, I think, personally. As for my opinions on each, I'm gonna try and be as spoiler-free as possible and more or less try to be subjective. It's definitely gonna be my own opinions. Also, hello, Rupee, and I hope the blue light glasses help. You do look at a lot of screens all the time, you know, your POS systems, your personal computers, your art. Yeah, it might be a good investment. I hope it helps. Welcome back, Twitch viewers. Just talking about anime and how we feel about the case. Nothing you missed. Okay, that's where the creepy man once was. Tons of trees and grass. Not many people will want to go further. Alright. It's time to look at the other side of things. Where there was us. Son of a... Okay, let's have a look at this first. Yeah. The shadow on the ground... The shadow's on the ground and seems to be struggling. Oh, of course! This is me from yesterday! There's a hand reaching out from under the bushes! Creepy. I think I'd rather get grabbed by the ankle by a ghost rather than a living person. Yes, I agree. Actually, I would rather it be an apparition rather than something that has a brain, eyes, and teeth and could potentially be stalking me. That would be more terrifying. But then again, I don't know. Do you really want to be grabbed by something you could never fight against? You could never file a report against? You would go insane thinking about and nobody would believe you? Fair enough, B. Fair enough. Reaching out, claws ready. Was it reaching out to scratch me? Why even come after me? This clairvoyance power is so much trouble. Can't wait to stop seeing things. Come on, girl. Stay in it. Stay in it. If the hand is reaching out from the bush, the ghost must have actually been in the bush. I should look carefully for any traces. Gotcha. I already did that. And this thing. What the hell is this thing? What's this shadow doing? Running through the bushes, pushing them aside. I thought that was part of the job at the GPD. True. Honestly, we do deal with the supernatural. You know, we're not just relegated to skeletons alone. We do deal with ghosts, phantasms, demons, devils, visitors, in-laws sometimes. Although the last one is really situational. We don't dare go mess with your in-laws. We know they're powerful. Something supernatural to grab me. I'm pretty convinced that they'd have a reason to grab me other than just me being there. At least 9 times out of 10. These shadowy feet. I can only see what's here, but I wonder where they're running to. Ghosts with legs? Running away? Feels kind of strange. The bush nearby had a branch broken towards the right. Could it mean that? Let me have a look again. I think I already observed this carefully, yeah. Let's follow these tracks. I wonder if there's anything on the other side of this forest. What's this? This is easy to miss, but the leaves on the branches are missing here. Maybe the ghost passed through here. Well, only one way to go. Oh, okay. Maybe. It feels so nice to be outside. Nothing to interrogate with you there. What do we talk to the park person? Anything else you wanted to ask? Have you seen the ghost? Excuse me, haven't any ghosts been seen in this park? Don't know what you saw, but I've never seen any. That's for sure. Well, rumors are going around lately, but ghosts just don't exist. I see. Sorry for bothering you. Ghosts don't appear in the park? Alright, second question. What's beyond this park? There's a forest in the back of the park. Is there anything beyond that? Yeah. Before you could pass through to the other side. But there's a hospital around the back, and patients would sneak out at night. And do whatever they want here. Smoking and drinking. They already have some patients feeling down from their illnesses. We closed up that back exit to avoid unwanted trouble. But that means that... Yes. Just a dead end now. No way through. No way through, huh? How do you explain the ghost disappearing into the forest? So we've got escapees then. I was hoping to gather as many clues as possible before Kinoko-san's ritual, but I haven't really found much. What am I gonna do? Unless I do something fast, Whoa! Scared me! It's from the director! Miss Azumi, how is it going? Good evening, and good timing. Thing is, a ghost grabbed my leg and You're wondering the following. Isn't Bloody Mary stalking me, and not Kinoko Tanihara? Correct. Freaky Freddy went after your ankles. Yes! How did you know? As always, my power of vision tells me all. What should I do? I'm looking forward to the exorcism ritual. I'm looking forward to the exorcism ritual. Does Bloody Mary's curse work as rumored to? Will Kinoko-san's amateur exorcism work? And can Miss Azumi discover the truth behind this complex anomaly? Did you just call to tell me that? I might be about to die, you know? It's fine. You will not die, Miss Azumi. Until that day, I won't let you. Huh? What do you mean? The case is far from over. Charming individual, that man. Kinoko-san, we really need to do the ritual. Bloody Mary will kill me if we don't. I don't want to die. Please. Kinoko-san? No one here. Kinoko-san? He's weird. I like him. A lot of people do, I imagine. Ah! No! Oh, hi, yeah! Thank you! You bastard! Wait, why? Kinoko-san? Ow! What a dive kick from the top rope, yeah. Kinoko-san, what are you doing? Huh? No, come on, don't fake us out like that. Oh, no, code red, not good. Skull cracked. Gotta stop the stream. Halt, cease, desist. Huh? Hey, shroom balls, what the hell? You behind this all? Yeah. Then you're the one who set up that attack on Zammy at the park. That's it. Come taste karma. No, Jasmine, please stop! That was pure cinema, indeed. Oh, God. The streams might still be on, too. He went way past the line there. We're not here as Stroomhead stagehands. This isn't enough. Forget the ritual. I'll use some trick with a mirror and make people think they saw a ghost. Kinoko-san. Please leave. Just go. Leave. Okay. Jerkwad. Absolute fiend. Thank you for yesterday. I owe Shroom Plants at least one more up the jaw. You showed some great restraint back there. Kinoko-san said something about using a trick in the mirror next time. Man, just thinking about it pisses me off. And all that happened on the stream last night. Socials must be a mess right now. Fungus brain! We're really gonna look through it now? Okay. Good or bad, people are gonna react for sure. To say the least. But that means we might find some new clues. You really think we need more data? We were asked to prove that ghosts are real. Our answer? They don't exist. It was all set up by Kinoko. We poked Kinoko to pay up in full, and the case is closed. Well, actually, I feel we still have some loose ends. I don't know what exactly they are, though. Ha! That's the spirit. I'm just the driver. Investigation's up to you, Zammy. In that case, I'll look into the viewer reactions to Kinoko-san's video. And rumors about the ghost. I swear to God, if any of them say it should have been me, I am going to flip a table. I knew it! Kinoko faked the whole thing! Here's proof! What an idiot. This looks bad. Worth the laugh if you ask me. Quite a bit of talk going on, so time to use your glasses. And look up posts about Kuukuistudio setup. You're right. I'll check and recheck everything. Can't believe this. I'll never watch another Kuukuistudio Tiny Horror stream again. This person sounds pretty shocked. Nah, people are just too sensitive. Photo proof of Kuukuistudio setup is lit. Haha, if this goes viral, he'll never outlive it. Hashtag setup busters. Intriguing. The rumor train is already on the move. These things go viral in no time. Shroom shocked. Finally, due to the posters getting all excited. Everyone is trying to meme everything. Any chance they get. Let's examine this. Quite a bit of attention here. They're picking up on this hashtag. Reading posts, searching for keywords. You gotta wonder how many others are out there doing the same. Easy peasy. Look up one hashtag, it leads you down a rabbit hole. Where's the apology video, Kuukuistudio Tiny Horror? Yeah. Where's the big backdrop with the fancy logos and all that? You gotta wear a suit too. A public apology? That seems extreme. Classic flaming 101. So the murder apartment being an accident property is a lie? And the murder-suicide by Miwako... Maybe some of the info I collected earlier is wrong. Take it easy. No, that's still real. That's still got evidence. No, that is true. Right. The incident itself was covered by newspapers. Yeah, for sure. They're asking if we faked it. No, that murder-suicide is still real. Wait, does that mean the two assistants were there to help fake it? What a letdown. Hey! What? No way! Letdown? Dude filmed this without asking. What simpletons. You see girls and just accept everything they say. Hashtag man. Ugh. Not our intention at all. Though this one does have a point. Hey, don't agree with him, Jasmine. It's so fucked up. Can we send the ghost after that guy? Agreed. If we somehow find him through his IP, we'll drop a line. I knew no-name streamers would make it on looks alone, but wow. The fuck you say? I'm not reading the rest of that. What? Huh? We were filmed without our permission. Probably shouldn't take the rest of that thread too seriously. That is not okay to say. I'm surprised those took on the job as hoax assistants. I bet they look down on people who watch vids like these. Trash personalities. Trash personalities? Like I said. Yeah. The occult industry keeps going down the drain because of people like this, all in the name of entertainment. Is it our fault? No way we'd have that kind of sway. Those people who were calling them cute have no taste. Enjoy not being picky. Gotta be fun down there. The hell? Say it to my face, you troll. Face to face. You and me. Okay, now she's getting into it. I should probably stop reading these out to her. Amateur hour. Watching that vid made me cringe so hard. Says the one with only a flower as their PFP. Okay, now B's getting into it. I'm sorry for your cringe? I'm sorry, I gotta screenshot that. That's such a great freaking image to send out of context. I'm gonna send that to Michael next time. Next time the time's appropriate. This amateur trolling comment is cringe. Legit tired of these drama queens. Caught in the crossfire. Are we being drama queens? Sammy, don't take any of this seriously. They don't know you, and you don't know them. So it's just random everyday trash talk. Gotta let it go. Right. The hell am I hearing? Okay, not sirens, just cats caterwauling. End of the road for Kinoko. Not even started for the two chicks. Would you stop calling them chicks? I actually did just start as an investigator. Yeah, tell them, Zammy. Good riddance. Sweep them under before they start stinking. Jesus. Now, we're not going anywhere. Exactly. Okay, this thread is full of flame bait and then some. Oop, already looked at that. Let's look up setup busters. Go ahead and ask me. Let's make sure this photo sticks around for the next generation. Jeez. What good would it do to keep this for future generations? This is what some people consider their goal in life. Kinoko had it coming though. Dude, let it go. This guy seems to be having the time of his life. Is this what makes Kinoko popular? So, Kinoko set it all up. I knew from the start though. Yeah, right. They seem to be having fun. I can't tell if they're laughing at Kinoko or with him. Somebody already made a meme. Oh shit, let me see. Wow. That edit was out in no time. You really can never trust what you see on the internet. Breaking news! Kinoko Tanihara is cancelled. Good. That bastard deserves it for making me scream like a friggin' baby. I guess they don't know or who the information is for. Do they think they're reporters or something? His days as a ghost watching streamer are over. Kinoko, live on as a comedian. It's not a bad career change. Well, at least some people are still kind of supporting him. Word, but I wouldn't say it's the nicest comment. I like Jasmine. I really like Jasmine's vernacular. It's very similar to mine. When Kinoko's stream went viral, Dark Spec News picked it up. There it is again, Dark Spec News. Now there's a lead to follow. Indeed. I'll definitely have to look into this. Please do. Ugh. If these two were in it to fake the video, why would Jazz kick the guy in the head if they were working with him? Makes no sense she'd do that. I mean, there were like wrestling videos, there were like fake attack videos out there where like a guy pulls a prank by pulling a punch on another guy. Or, you know, there's the entire industry that is the WWE, where back in the day, people would shove each other through car windows for the sake of kayfabe. So, you know, anything is possible. If you're gonna fake it, at least do it well. It's so obvious. Disappointing. As someone directly involved in his antics, I have things to say about his methods too. Exactly. Let it all out. A lot of people are bashing him, but why all the memes? I don't think people involved in the incident would appreciate being mocked. They have a point. A lot of opinions get buried in the crowd online. People involved in the incident. Who exactly, I wonder? Maybe we'll find out if we keep searching. For a supernatural video, though? Hell if I know. There's a reaction to people involved in the incident. I'll give it a search. Good idea. Look into that. Okay. Dark Spec News. Dark Spec News is on the case. Curious findings in the photo that exposed Kinoko Tanihara's setup stream. This part in particular is people riled up. You could almost call it a fan meet. Kinoko Tanihara's viral fake livestream may not be 100% proven as fake. Find out more in the article. Full article. Huh? They grab your attention with the clickbait. There are a few times when I get scared and my response picks fight over flights. True. I bet he messed up the ritual so bad he ended up pissing off the woman in the mirror instead. He even filmed us in the mirror without saying anything. True. Also, when you summon ghosts, some get mad if you don't dismiss them properly. TLDR, they can't say the stream... TLDR, they can't say the streams before this one are fake. That's stupid. And we still don't know what was staged and what was real. Rare to see someone being careful before making judgments. Nah, man. Once a faker, always a faker. That's just how it is. That sounds like Sky. Once you're accused of faking, it's hard to lose that reputation. For real. Okay. Cool. Nothing to worry about. I mean, the first and second stream seem so real. It's not that easy to find proof. It's not that easy to find proof it wasn't a setup. Where'd you expect to find evidence of it? Ah, there she is, Miss America! Or Japan in this case. That one place in the photo Darkspec is pointing out. What is that? Isn't there something there? What? Well, we didn't notice, but there is definitely something there. Yep. We're not done with this case just yet, Jasmine. What? No, wait. Oh, seriously? Seriously? No way. That can't be true. We're talking about a female ghost. Isn't there that baby one? Just how many variations could there possibly be? I told you already. Lots. Are you talking about the one where you're attacked by a woman in the mirror if you don't give back her baby? Baby Blue? Did Kinoko get the ritual wrong? The mirror? It's the same as in the Bloody Mary myth. Maybe it's related. At the very least, it's clear they're not family. Baby Blue. Did you guys know there's a way to hold a ghost baby? It's an urban myth from overseas called Baby Blue. You have to summon it in the bathroom at night. Make sure you lock the door, then stand in front of the mirror and pretend like you're rocking a baby. Now you can call Baby Blue by chanting its name 13 times. You should feel the weight of a baby in your arms. It will grow heavier and heavier until eventually you won't be able to hold it. Before it gets too heavy, you need to flush it down the toilet or wash it down the drain. You don't get rid of it in time, a woman will come out of the mirror and attack you screaming, give me back my baby. So be careful. Summon at your own risk. What the fuck? Yeah, I can imagine. Like, it's the same thing with sleep paralysis demons. You feel like a weight's on your chest when in fact it's anxiety of a sort, or something in your mind tricking you. Like, I've dealt with anxiety, and anxiety makes you feel things that aren't real. It's terrifying. Jesus. Okay. Next look. People involved in the incident. What are they saying about us? I wonder what the victims or families involved in the murder-suicide at Umike Flats think of Kinoko's stream. I've had sleep paralysis. Worked on everything below the neck, so I just rolled out of bed in the past. Yeah, it's terrifying. It's terrifying what your mind can fool you into thinking. Hang on, I got some notice. Just gonna double check that, be sure. Okay. Okay, nothing to worry about. Just some things I can get back to later. We also got involved and ended up getting filmed. Aren't they just talking about the mess from Kineko's ritual? I bet it's this mob that dug up the story. Dark Spec News reports on a murder-suicide case at Umekicho and the rumored sightings of a ghost in the dead woman. I feel like I've seen this photo somewhere before. Well, I haven't. Yeah, that woman in the park showed us this same exact photo. Imagining things? No, I definitely remember seeing it. Where was it again? First of all, are there even any people involved left from that incident? People involved? Isn't family and friends? Yeah, hard to call them accomplices when it's a murder-suicide. Learn about the Umekicho apartment and murder-suicide. Thrust into the spotlight by popular Ghostwatcher streamer Kineko Tanihara. Click here for more. The frick you say? It's to direct traffic to the site. Getting their cash through ads and links. Mentally unstable woman lost it and stabbed her boss to death over an affair, right? No, that's not correct. Her boss? Mimoko Yotsuya's husband. That garbage who had an affair was also her boss at first, right? Beats me. They're confusing it for a different incident. Yeah. I mean, it's a dime a dozen when it comes to murder-suicide out of passion, but I don't know. So she stabbed the cheating trash common law hubby with a kitchen knife, then slit her own throat. They do say hell has no fury like a woman scorned. That's Flower Guy again. A woman scorned. Just like what the park keeper heard from the neighbor lady. That info is pretty accurate, and it got around fast. No, that's not it. They weren't even married. She stabbed the trash guy for cheating. The guy was so horrible, it must have driven her mad. Wait, the info is getting all mixed up. About that cheating creep? The park keeper did mention something about that. That's a lot of regrets. Not surprised she turned into a ghost. Even if this was set up by Kineko. Maybe the ghost itself is real. A cheating man who calls out his lover's name in a park. I wouldn't be able to stand it. Resentment runs deep. I'd kick his ass to the curb. I like you, Jazz. You got the right attitude for a lot of things. I thought she used a huge pair of 1 meter long scissors to kill him. Is there no official information around? 1 meter long? Jasmine, this is new info. Not so fast. Doesn't mean it's true just from this post. Yeah, you can't believe everything you see online. Is the ghost Miwako Yotsuya? There is an article about her dad. So this guy's daughter was the mental case that stabbed the dirtbag then killed herself. Miwako's father? They did an article on him. Her father? You think there's more to this case than we realize, Amy? Well, yes. Guess it's time to use my special methods and see if he can tell us anything. Special methods? Nothing fancy. As long as he's still alive, we can talk to him. So we got a new destination then. More info to garner. Hold on, oh, is that the end? Yep. Alright, we've done our due diligence. Hold on, what exactly is going on here? Can't believe the ghost was in yesterday's stream too. That means not all of this is Kineko's setup. That would have to be the case. Alright, so where are you gonna take us, Jasmine? That reminds me. The director mentioned that the case is far from over. With zero follow-up, eh? Dude owes us a contingency plan. You're right, no follow-up at all. Our communication is basically just a monologue. Oh, yes, also, about Miwako Yotsuya's father. The ghost's father, yeah, might lead to some real talk. I'll work on that end then. You know where to look? Yeah, more or less. Then I appreciate your help searching for the ghost's father. The father of the ghost. Oh, we're back here again. Oh! Immediately, director? Okay. Call from the director. How is it going? Director-san? We had a whole lot going on, you know? We encountered the ghost at Kinoko-san's place, but it turned out to be Kinoko-san himself. I've met my quota for ghost stories already. But the ghost did appear at the apartment yesterday, didn't it? Yes! Yes, it did! It was a setup, but it wasn't all a setup. Miss Azumi, the Bloody Mary issue hasn't been resolved yet. We still have people in danger of losing their lives. You mean... really? From here on, the key to this case is whether you can determine the true nature of this actual ghost. Separate the setup part as unnecessary information, and look into the true nature of the ghost. Could that be about those new rumors? About the ghost's father? That is one of the elements. It's up to you, Miss Azumi, whether or not you can solve this case with no casualties. Oh, I misread that situation entirely. Only 2 clues for this area, huh? How close are we to solving this one? It doesn't feel like much. Oh, we're going long, apparently. Great. We are this close to dissolution. Wonderful. Okay. Let's wrap up this case for the night, then. Kinoko-san. Were you okay last night? Of course I wasn't! You have some nerve showing up today after what you did! My neck still hurts! Breathe in, breathe out. About yesterday, you sack of shit. So about yesterday. Should've left him for the ghost to wail on him. Yeah. Ringu-chan could have given him what for? Whatever her name is. Bloody Mary, yeah. So, about yesterday. Some nerve you have. Out with it. Last night, you were planning to stream a setup where you attack me while pretending to be the ghost, correct? I was! And that Jasmine chick turns up uninvited. And buzzkills everything! Just like that! Were you behind the park incident, though? Also, when you grabbed my leg the other day in the park across the road. Yeah! I hide in the bushes, scare you, rush to your rescue. I was filming that, you know? About the ghosts, not at the park. Was the ghost standing behind Jasmine you as well? That wasn't me! And the first one that showed up in the stream wasn't me either. I was summoning with everything I've got. Why won't she appear? Mary! 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 Ah! Huh? What? Huh? I thought that was Kinoko-san, but you were here, which means... What are you babbling about anyway? The ghost just showed up in the mirror just now. Didn't you see her? Come on, not again. I give it up. It's you. Definitely you. You're the one who's been haunted by the ghost. Congratulations. Jeez. I'm the one who's haunted? Oh, no. Not okay. I'd like to inform the world that I'm not okay. We're the only ones who can see her now. Kinoko's just not her type. Not a fan of mushrooms, apparently, no. He doesn't have that tasty fear. Okay, you're taking a lot of flack online. How you feeling about it? Comments are pretty toxic from yesterday's stream. You both messed me up. Totally! Though the views are going up and up. That I appreciate. Alright, and about your stream. Brother, why are you doing this to us? I have a lot of stuff to read. Okay. Oh, yes, about your stream. Did you know the ghost was filmed again in that one? Huh? Really? I guess not. Okay. Can we make it trigger again? Just by talking about it? I wonder. Oh, grand. That's not okay. That feels real now. That's a little silly that we can re-trigger that, though. About last night. Breathe in, breathe out. Please. Don't get how you have the patience, Zammy. What do you think? I thought that everything was a setup by Kinoko-san as material for his channel. But seeing the ghost being filmed like that, we can't be so sure anymore, right? Yeah. Oh. But if so, what should we do now? And what's going to happen to me? Relax. You were the boss man earlier. We could look into the true nature of the ghost. And how are we doing in the investigation side of things? Azumi's got that tasty fear. She's got my kind of fear, which makes me a target as well. What should we look into next? We know it was a setup, but let's check with Shroomhead. If we find anything that wasn't a setup, that might turn into a clue. I see what you mean. On it. So, he admitted it was a setup. By the way, another confession from Kinoko-san. On top of what he did yesterday, he was the one who grabbed my leg back at the park. Ghosts would love your skeleton fear. No, not on the menu. Not on the menu. What's he thinking? Hurting others for his own gain? But wait, what about the one that popped up behind me? Or the one who cameos on the streams from outside the door? He doesn't seem to know about those. So those could still be the ghost itself. Besides, something showed up in the mirror while we were discussing that. Hey, I can't take any more of that. We should seriously look into Miwako Yotsuya's background. About the ghost's father. By the way, I saw something on socials. It's about Miwako Yotsuya's father, I think. I asked around in my own network. Pretty easy to find. Wow, that's great. When you feel like talking to her dad, meet me at the apartment gates. I'll go grab the van. Alright. A bit of a row last night. Yeah, about yesterday, lady. About what happened last night. I heard a loud noise late at night and thought another incident might be happening. But it was just the boy in room 104 causing a fuss, yes? Can't wait for people to die or something again. You are sick in the head as much as Kinoko-san is. Good God, lady. About the woman's family. The woman from the incident, Miwako Yotsuya, we're looking into her family. Ah, yes, the woman from room 104. Her family, you say? Did I mention the man had no family at all? Really? The woman seemed to have a family, but their daughter was a culprit of a terrible murder. Maybe it was the finger pointing, but I heard they hardly did anything about it. Some parents can be so heartless. No worries, Tony. You rest up, rest your eyes, enjoy the snuggles from your lovable animals. Take care and have a good night. I'm gonna be finishing this out. Yes, yes, hydrate. What I need is vocal rest, and I'm not gonna have that anytime soon. But as they caused all this trouble, You'd think they'd come to apologize or something. If you see them, tell them to come say sorry. Okay, if I meet them, I'll tell them. That reminds me. I wonder if Jasmine was able to find out about Miyako Yotsuya's father. Alright. I've rechecked details with Kinoko-san. The ghosts that appeared at the park in the ritual were both Kinoko-san. On the other hand, the other sightings may have been actual ghosts. I see. Gotcha. As you said, the problem's not solved yet. Well then, let's go say hi to Miyako Yotsuya's father. Yes. I'm surprised how easily you got in touch with him. Not exactly easy. But yeah, piece of cake. Let's roll out. Jeez, he just let us in all willy-nilly? Didn't even check our background? This is where Miyako Yotsuya grew up. Her father still lives here. I did call first to tell him why we're here. Should be willing to talk. Understood. Ah, I didn't get the chance to see the other side of things there. Damn it. Basically, why does the apartment ghost pop up? And what's it trying to do? Looking into Miyako Yotsuya might tell us something. Gotcha. I'll go ask about Miyako-san. Just real quick, because I missed it last time. Whoa. Is this her father's shadow? He looks kind of lonely. Poor man. Alright. Let's have a look around real quick first. A Buddhist-style altar. The door is closed. We shouldn't open this without asking. Probably contains the ashes of his beloved daughter. Nice work with the mirror. Making something that looks at an angle and with a single pixel line is really tough. Observe. Boxes are piled up here. Maybe these are Miyako-san's things, brought back but left as is. Alright. Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. May we ask you a few questions? You want to know about our daughter? Let me have one dude who's just my voice, please. About the investigation. Have you heard about the ghost at Umekicho apartment? A ghost? So our team is investigating urban myths. We believe the apartment ghost might be your daughter, and we're trying to find out more. This might be a lot to take in, of course. I see. This is a rather sudden notion. Mr. Yotsuya, how should we... Oh, yes, I should introduce myself. Suguo Yotsuya. Please, call me Suguo. Suguo. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Alright then, Suguo-san. Thank you. This is a strange question, but... if I went to that apartment, would I be able to meet my daughter's ghost? Huh? You want to see her? Brother, she is vengeful! Do you want to die by your own daughter's hand? I would not advise that, good sir. You'd like to talk to her? I admit I do, even if she did cause such an incident. I have to go get food, what I miss. So, Kinoko tried to pull a fast one on us. He tried to spook poor Azumi here as we return back to the flat. And now the internet's mad at him for trying to make a setup. So now that we know that there is at least somebody else there who might be Tsuya, we're interviewing her dad to see what he can tell us about his daughter. Miwako is my daughter. You really care about her? Regardless of her choices, she is my child. Is this unusual? Oh, no! It's just not what I expected. The neighbor lady described the parents as heartless, I think. Yeah. He is grieving, for sure. Found a clue. Daughter-loving father. What about her mother, though? By the way, where is Miwako's mother? My wife. She was gravely affected by our daughter's death. Maybe because of that, she had a serious illness and followed our daughter on, less than 6 months after her death. Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry for bringing it up. So that's what the shrine back there is for. So about the incident. It may be hard to talk about this, but could we ask you about Miwako-san and the incident? Yes. Our daughter was energetic and optimistic, and continued doing sports through college. We thought that she would do fine in society, too. It may have been her serious personality. Probably had a mental breakdown. We never imagined she might stab a man and commit suicide. I believe it's because of her breakdown. Why else would she do such a thing? Well, it wasn't her fault, to be fair. It may have been more the man's fault. We heard he was selfish and abusive. We heard the man was selfish and abusive. Newspapers and weeklies write whatever they want. I think he was genuinely worried about our daughter. I've been in similar shoes myself. Similar shoes? One of my younger colleagues at work had trouble adapting to our workplace and started refusing to show up. I was worried and sometimes visited them at home to check on them. Continue? Not sure we understand here. Excuse me, I'm not sure I understand. What are you talking about? Well, I'm telling you about my daughter's workplace boss. He was concerned about her and went to check up on her. What? Sorry, I'm still confused. Could you tell me about the incident from start to finish? We don't have the whole picture here. Ah, I see. Our daughter had joined a PR agency. An agency. A PR agency, you say? Our daughter had joined a PR agency. A dream career for her. Her assignment preferences didn't work out. And the team she joined was a den of abuse. She fell into depression a few months after joining and shut herself in her apartment. Her boss, probably worried, went to check up on her. Mistakenly thinking he was forcing her to go back to work, she grabbed a pair of scissors and stabbed him. Then stabbed and killed herself. So that knife was never part of the evidence. Killing a man and committing suicide does match up, but... Wasn't it something like a man she was living with cheated on her? Cheated on her? We'll get back to you when we've made sense of this. Sorry! So he's got an entirely different story. I should write up some notes while I can. Miwako Yotsuya's father. He seems heartbroken at losing Miwako-san. When I mentioned the apartment ghost, what did he say? He wants to see her. Yes, he must think about his daughter a lot. This is totally different from what the neighbor lady said. This is strange. We better talk to Jasmine about this real quick. We got ads in about 4 minutes or 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Gonna let those run and then wrap this up for the night and close this case for good. Looks pretty normal for the family home of a ghost. But I guess you can't assume since parents and children can be totally different. Hey, the stories don't add up, Jasmine. Jasmine, his story is so different from what we've heard. Huh? What do you mean? Agency work. Abusive boss? What? Is this the wrong house? No, can't be. Oh, yeah, the apartment. Check if the apartment address was correct. Good idea. On it. About the apartment your daughter died in. Excuse me, about the apartment your daughter used to live in. Could you tell us the address? Oh, yes. Address, apartment address. Flats Umeki, 104, 123 Umeki Honsho. It's an old apartment, with a park across the road. Oh, yes, that's right. The Umekicho apartment with the park just in front. It corroborates. So, hear anything interesting? Apartment is in Umekicho. Miwako Yotsuya did indeed live in an apartment in Umekicho. Yeah, checked on my end too. The apartment where the ghost popped up is Umeki Flats 104. Huh? Umeki Flats? Anyway, let's keep looking for clues on Miwako Yotsuya and confirming them. Okay, understood. I'll keep looking into Miwako-san. It's conflicting info. Okay, about your daughter real quick before the ads come and ruin our fun. So, I know this is asking a lot, but would you mind if we took a look at your daughter's belongings? Her things? Almost all of her things in the apartment had bloodstains on them, so we disposed of them. The things we brought back should be in a cardboard box in the next room. Thank you very much. And your daughter's photo as well. Can we take a look at the altar in the room back there? If possible, I'd like to see your daughter's picture. Please do. Go ahead and open the altar if it's closed. I keep it closed since seeing your photo there is difficult for me. Alright. We're gonna let the ads run before we investigate further. Oh, man. I did not expect to be doing late night investigations, but here we are, baby. Here we are. Man. I've been having a little bit of shoulder pain. I think I slept wrong. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. My throat could be better. I'm probably not going to talk for the rest of the night after this. Not going to lie. But aside from that, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm having fun. I want to see the end of this case already. But we're so close. We're on the cusp of finally getting a breakthrough. I'm drinking lots of water. In fact, I'll go ahead and refill real quick. Where is... There we go. I'll go ahead and refill real quick. We got 3 minutes of ads to get through, so if y'all want to take a small break, step away, stretch your legs, be my guest. You know, I was planning on doing some more singing, like recording stuff, but I tried earlier today, and whatever's in the air is messing with my throat hardcore. There we go. I took a couple gulps, don't worry. Don't worry. It's just overused at this point. Like, I've been streaming 3 days in a row. It's not a great idea to, but I'll live, y'all. I'll live. I take very good care of my voice, all things considered. Yep, not shrimping. Thank you for asking, though. Man. No, it doesn't, but it's my life, y'all. It's what makes me... It is what makes me money, and it is what makes me happy. So, you know. I'm happy to do this. Let's see. I'm looking forward. Oh, B, don't worry. Like, that's half of the fun for me. Like I've told y'all, I had a lot of fun when I was a kid reading out loud to my parents, to my brother. I love this stuff. It's just a lot of reading to do. And that's not an issue. It's not an issue. Like, sure, it's wear and tear, but I'm used to it. I'm used to reading along, reading out loud, talking all the time. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I just gotta pace myself is all. Like, I can't, like, while I'm playing these games right now, I cannot, like, if I have a stacked week, basically, if I have a stacked week when it comes to streaming, I need to give myself a decent berth to actually have my voice in okay shape to sing. So far, it's not been in the cards, even less so because I got locked into a couple of collabs and prior and necessary engagements in regards to Olympia this week. And next week is not going to be much different. I did confirm something within 2 weeks from now that's going to be fun. But yeah, 'tis life as a streamer, y'all. I just wish I could take better care of my voice, but unfortunately, due to the diet I'm stuck on, it's not stuff that's good for my throat. It's really not. So the fact that I could sing jokingly for y'all a second ago tells me that my voice is tougher than I think it is. So I'll be fine now, don't worry. If I need to take a break, like if my voice really is not up to snuff, rest assured I will take a mandatory downtime if need be. I'm looking out for myself as much as y'all are. Relax. But aside from that, I'm having fun with this game. I'm really having fun, like investigating, seeing all the little tidbits of cryptids and lore actually coming to fruitfulness. Like, I know very little about this world. I know very few people actually who enjoy this stuff, so getting to experience it and learn about it firsthand, like with all the entries and such, really fun. Really fun. I'm very glad that a friend of mine recommended I try out the demo for this. It's been a blast. And it's really like, it really fits my motif of being a dead detective. Me neither, B. Don't worry, I'm keeping my finger to the pulse of all this. So, relax. If I need some time off, if I overdo it with my voice, I'll take time off. That's what I did last week. I took 3 days off in a row so I could not talk and not worry about thumbnails and such. And you know what? I actually bounced back. I actually needed that time down, not downtime. So, I know where my limits lie. Thank you for your concern, B. I appreciate it. Alright. Back to the investigation. Twitch folks are back. Bold of you to assume I know how to relax. Bold of you to assume I understand how I relax. Okay. This must be the box he mentioned. Aha! The apartment address is on it too. That's the right one. Flats, Umeki, 104, 123, Umeki Honcho. He told me earlier, but something feels off. Let's take a photo just in case. Excuse me. A box of mostly clothing. These streams are pretty much the only time I feel like I can relax. Aww. That's good. That's good. I'm doing my job then. That's nice to know. Thank you, B. Thank you for saying that. Jeans, t-shirts, boyish 20s fashion. The ghost we saw at the apartment wore a white dress. That's a totally different look. That weirdo lady is feeding us lies. She's gonna have short hair too, isn't she? He gave us permission, so let's open the altar. Let's see, 2 photo stands. A woman in her 50s. This is probably her mother. And this must be her, a young and energetic girl with short hair. That weirdo is feeding us lies. She's perpetrating this. She wants this rumor to spread. She seems she would have been a really nice girl, I agree. Poor thing. Lies. Okay. Not at all what I expected the ghost to look like. But why? This is Miwako Yotsuya, right? Nothing matches up here. I should think this over. The ghost was known as Miwako Yotsuya. We learned that a person called Miwako Yotsuya did exist and has passed away. And the more we hear from her father, the more confused I get. There are common factors, but so many things don't match up at all. Puzzling, yet what matters is that you deduced based on the facts you discovered. Did Miwako Yotsuya have similar characteristics to the rumored ghost? What have you learned about her hairstyle, clothing, and personality? Most of the info conflicts with what we initially heard. This overturned some of our initial assumptions, but maybe this means that... Maybe. The neighbor lady is a tremendous liar. No. Maybe... Umeko Flat's ghost is... No. Different person from Miwako Yotsuya. No, I have this in the wrong order. Maybe Miwako Yotsuya is a different person from the Umeko Flats ghost. I wonder if this is the kind of stuff an anime... I wonder if this is kind of like an anime I've watched, where rumors and stuff that hold a lot of power grow power over supernatural and ghosts, change their appearances and actions, change around the names. Yeah, yeah, sorry. What? I'm trying to remember. I mean, Hanako, Totally Bound Hanako-kun does do that, because their rumors change how they are. Maybe Miwako Yotsuya is a different person from the Umeki Flats ghost. Wait, could it be? Then do our investigations so far mean anything? And what about the Umeki Flats ghost? I really don't understand this. Yeah, that one. I was watching it today. Okay. We needed... Yeah, I'm in the middle of finishing the third... Part 2 of Season 2. I've watched Season 1, Season 2, Part 1, and I'm working through Season 2, Part 2. Great! Great! Damn, like... Okay. I'll reserve that talk extensively for Friday. Yeah, I will be talking about it Friday. But it is the same artist who did Danganronpa, right? I believe so. It's the same kind of heavy lines and particular eyes. I could be mistaken though. But it has a very distinct art style, and the animation style in the series is also rather unique because the Season 1 takes from the manga heavily. It's interesting. I love it to bits. So, hear anything interesting? So, about the deceased woman's belongings. The woman's belongings include a lot of boyish 20s clothing. That's different from what we heard about both Miwako Yotsuya and the ghost. Any photos of Miwako around? Check for spots where one might be put up. We did. She has short hair. There was a photo on the altar. A woman with short hair. Totally different look from the long-haired ghost. And you confirmed that the woman in the altar photo is our Miwako Yotsuya, yeah? I did. I wonder what's going on. Don't mind me asking, how different is the art style in the second season? Not at all. It's the animation style that's different. So instead of having a bunch of manga panels and playing around with that, it's more traditional animation and exaggeration. You know, a lot more movement, a lot more fun, I guess I should say, and a lot less reliance on manga panels. But still amazing. Still amazing. Definitely finish it when you can be. Definitely finish it when you can. Jasmine! I can't make sense of this at all! I thought coming here would help us get to the bottom of this ghost situation. But it feels like we're just getting further away from the truth. Oh, why though? Unless I do something, we'll solve nothing and Bloody Mary will come for me. Not now! Whoa, seriously? Wait, Dissolution? In the state we're in? How is it going? You seem as confused as ever, Miss Azumi. Director, I really don't think I can do this. The more we look into Miwako Yotsuya, the further we get from what we first heard. We're not getting any closer to figuring out this ghost. You do realize we're chasing a ghost for this case, and sometimes ghosts suddenly disappear. Hey, Guria, this just makes my day. This ghost happens to be Bloody Mary, a ghost that appears in the mirror. A fake anomaly wouldn't have made things this interesting. The true thrill of urban myths is this maelstrom of clues and ensuing chaos. You're enjoying this way too much. Yeah, please, slow your roll there, Chief. Oh, but I thought you would understand, Miss Azumi. Anyway, let us first unravel the mystery of the ghost in the mirror. Can we even try? With all this mess? Oh, before we start... I thought you were enjoying this too, Detective. Somewhat. Somewhat, I am enjoying this, but I'm also scared to shit. Could you kindly relay a message to Jasmine? Sure. What is it? ¿Qué pasó, Chief? What's the big news? Alright. Here we go. Huh? Sara Yashiki? Who the heck? Why do we need to look into this person? The director would like you to. Not sure why. Jeez, never explains anything. Not that I care. This shouldn't take too long. Sounds great. Sara Yashiki. What is that? What is it that we'd find from looking into her? Miss Azumi, now is not the time for random distractions. Behold. The eye reveals all. Eye opener. Let the dissolution begin. Yes! Now, as these are rather important factors, I would like to recap various elements. Important factors? For this kind of anomalous occurrence, the combination of conditions can be surprisingly important. Our help was requested because a ghost appeared during Kinoko-san's livestream. Why was the ghost filmed in this video? Isn't it because Kinoko-san was doing a summoning ritual? That is an insufficient answer. You need to dig in one layer deeper. Do you mean in more detail? Yes, that will turn out to be crucial. So, Miss Azumi. Yes. Why did the rumored ghost appear in Kinoko-san's stream? Okay. Realistically, it's because they called a woman's name. He called her 3 times. Mary, Mary, Mary. That is a requirement for the summoning Bloody Mary. Kinoko-san was invoking her name each time he filmed his streams. Great. That is a critical and indispensable condition. Calling the woman's name was the key to a successful summoning. Okay. Next, let us go over the entity that was summoned. The entity that was summoned... The ghost that we have been tasked with proving through this case... The ghost... My mouth is getting tired from all this yapping. The ghost that we have been tasked with proving through this case. So, Miss Azumi. Yes. They are a previous resident of room 104, which Kinoko-san is renting now. The one who left behind a murder weapon, a kitchen knife, and is being cited even now as a ghost. How would you describe this female ghost we are investigating? Long-haired and a dress. A long-haired woman wearing a dress. We know she murdered a man who cheated on her, then committed suicide. Yes. You saw through the confusion. Rumors of a ghost in the apartment, clues from the neighbor lady, and the woman's face on social media. All of that data leads to their identity. This whole time, we had assumed the woman was Miwako Yotsuya. But what her father's story and photo... What her father's story, her photo, and clothes... All of it was different. Exactly. As if there were 2 separate Miwako Yotsuyas. Short-haired Miwako-san, or long-haired Miwako-san. As if looking into an infinity mirror. But which one's the fake Miwako? Let us move on. Other confusing information included the rumors surrounding the ghost. Your investigation seemed to follow a long-haired woman in a dress, formerly a resident of room 104. Yet you arrived at a short-haired boyish woman instead. That's right! And now everything's a confusing mess! There was a reason why the investigation took a complicated turn. Despite the two women having such differing characteristics, there were similar conditions and clues that led to the confusion between the 2 incidents. So, Miss Azumi, what exactly was the cause of this condition? What was the reason I mixed up the 2 incidents? The neighbor. No. What was the reason I mixed up the 2 incidents? The weapons were not the same. The names were not the same. The neighbor did not clue us off. It was a address and apartment name. It's because the address and apartment names. Excellent. Well observed. While talking to Miwako Yotsuya's father, too many things didn't match up. So we checked the address in case we were at the wrong house. In the moment, I'd assumed it was the same apartment. Because of the park nearby and similar sounding names. Miwako Yotsuya's address was Flats Yumeki, 104-123 Yumeki Honsho. The room rented by Kinoko-san was Yumeki Flats, 104-123 Yumekicho. Oh, that's the inconsistency I missed. The address and the apartment name are different. Side by side, the difference is obvious. Yet the strong similarity can throw you off, due to your bias. Case in point, none of the related gossip on social media pointed out this discrepancy. So she was not murdered there. But there was still TboniDraws missing. Now is a good time for a recap. During the investigation, the more clues we gathered, the more confusing things became. Yet it was also those clues that led us to the truth. So, Miss Azumi. Yes? What did we discover about this case from clues about the ghost and the addresses? The neighbor made all this up. It wasn't just the rumors. I feel the neighbor lady baited us into this. So I think this is all an imaginary story from someone's mind. Are you throwing out all the clues you discovered? Don't give up now. Think this over one more time. Damn it. This is the only other option I feel like works. Quarrels at her workplace, everything is a setup. No. There were 2 murder-suicides. In this case, there were 2 separate incidents that got mixed up. Through our investigations, we found that the 2 were clearly different. But if we had trusted the rumors without checking further, we would have seen them as one. Brilliant. The 2 incidents look very similar on the surface. Their similarities led to confusion, like a misleading clickbait article header. Had you not visited the premises and talked directly with related individuals, Miss Azumi, this answer... Forgive me. Excuse me. This answer might have been beyond you entirely. So... 2 similar cases, 2 different people. Now, for my final question. About the true nature of the ghost supposedly summoned by Kinoko-san. The true nature of the ghost? She has dark and long hair, and wears a white dress. She previously committed a murder-suicide in room 104. Unable to forgive her partner for cheating, she stabbed him numerous times with a kitchen knife on the tatami mat area in room 104. Go on, Miguria! Use that Millennium Puzzle on your neck! Yes, I confirmed that when I saw Kinoko-san's room through the clairvoyance. So, Miss Azumi. Yes? Tell us about the true nature of the ghost. The ghost whose existence Kinoko-san asked us to prove. It's true nature? As in, there's an actual ghost who can't pass on peacefully due to this tragic incident? Is that what you mean? Good, Miss Azumi, it's time to duel! I would like to play a children's card game with you. You will go to the Shadow Realm. No, that is not what I mean. What? Now. Should be about time. Time for what? It's from Jasmine. Picking up. Please do. Oh, no. This is bad. Jasmine. Checked on Sarayashiki. Like you to, but jeez. Who'da thunk? Hold on, Jasmine. Where are you? Your voice keeps dropping out. That incident in the apartment looked like murder-suicide. What about the murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment? Only lie. What's that? Only one of them died in that incident. Huh? Lost connection. Jesus Christ. I was right. I had the details correct. That murder-suicide we saw, somebody got away with it. A vital detail has been revealed. I had trouble making it out, but Jasmine was telling us about the past murder-suicide in Kinoko-san's apartment. Only one of them died. I wonder how far she went to park the van. But anyway, Jasmine's information should be able to answer my earlier question. Only one person died in the murder-suicide. Now then, Miss Azumi, back to my question. Of course! The ghost that Kinoko-san asked us to prove the existence of. Tell us, what is the true nature of Bloody Mary? A living person. We had thought the ritual summoned a ghost, but the woman was actually a living person. Fabulous! The mystery at the heart of this case, Bloody Mary's true nature, has been revealed. The mystery is now solved. Dissolution. So, yeah, now we have a crazy woman to deal with. That's kind of a big upgrade from a ghost. So the ghost was actually a living person. But how could that be? What did Jasmine find out? The woman still wanders around the apartment, remembering her agonizing past. What do you mean? I went and checked on Sara Yashiki. Jasmine! First of all, Sara Yashiki, she's the former resident of room 104. That means Sara Yashiki is the person who committed the murder-suicide. About that, maybe this wasn't murder-suicide. What? That means the murdered weapon is still out there. Could just be a plain murder. Wait, what? Really? I see. How very interesting. So, Sara Yashiki, a ghost that appears in the vicinity of room 104, could be a murderer. Those rumors were all smoke and mirrors. Wait, what do you mean? Sara Yashiki didn't die in the murder-suicide. She lived! It's kind of harder for her to be hidden as a ghost now, yeah. Is that so? Hold on! I don't understand! We can discuss the specifics at a later time. Let's get to room 104 right now. Kinoko is in danger. He is? Yeah, he is. There's a psycho bitch running to kill him. Shit. How could this have happened? He's still calling her name. Mary. 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 Giving Mr. Midnight vibes with a weird living ghost. If he hadn't spoken of her, I wouldn't have had to. I knew that patch on her neck was wrong. Was a giveaway. I wouldn't have had to kill him. It was her. None of that matters anymore. If I take the form of a ghost, I can hide the truth with stories. I can't let more people see that mirror. I must destroy it. How can you call yourself a viewer? You're not even a fan. You pick apart my every word in action. Tease the streamer all you want, but pay your dues first. You and your stupid comments. As I thought, I'll have to make the mirror the star of the show. If I let everyone get a good look at this mirror, they'll... Huh? Who are you? Give me your name! Mary. 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 Mary? Yes, my summoning worked! Destroy. 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 I know, B, but nobody deserves to die, especially from somebody who already killed. Destroy? Oh, is that like one of Bloody Mary's top hits? Hold on a second. What's with the knife? That's dangerous. Let's destroy the mirror! No! Help me! Help me! From the top rope! Come on, Jasmine! Kinoko-san! Sit down! With a Ganondorf knee, baby. Kinoko-san! Are you okay? What? What's going on? Kinoko-san, she's the previous resident of this room. Neither Bloody Mary or a ghost. That's right. Tiger knee. Neither Bloody Mary nor a ghost. She's a living person. What? Are you okay, Jasmine? You're bleeding. That's not mine. It's Sara Yashiki's. And I think it's just fake blood. She covered herself in it to look more like that ghost. So this is the infamous Bloody Mary, huh? I can't believe you were Bloody Mary, Hinata-san. I'll call the cops. You keep an eye on the shroom. Understood. What? So the ghost who showed up in the stream isn't actually a ghost and is a living woman? That's right. There never was a ghost. Huh. We aren't getting paid for this, are we? Devastation and judgment. Sleep talking again? I'm awake! Wide awake! I was wondering if those prophecies in the cards always happen. I was just thinking, not napping. Prophecies can be read in so many different ways. Yes, of course. It just feels like they were foretelling what happened. And you're an awesome fighter, by the way. I didn't realize. Yeah, well, I actually lift, so. With you as a partner, I feel like we can solve any case that comes our way. Daily reminder, I'm just your driver. Ah, whatever. Oh, looks like the UMDC video is up. Oh, you're right. Wait, this is the incident we just solved. What? But we just wrapped everything up. That's the norm. Just watching on the drive back to the center. Bloody Mary appears. Huh? Yeah, Jazz is a good badass individual. Still, what an intriguing Bloody Mary. I'm still confused about most of it. Why did Sara Yashiki attack Kinoko-san? Kinoko-san had nothing to do with it. She wanted to destroy the mirror. Does that mean the murder weapon Jasmine spoke of, the one that never found in the murder case, was the mirror? When Kinoko-san mentioned showing a trick on the mirror, Sara Yoshiki must have worried that so many eyes on the mirror would expose her. Of course, this is simply speculation. Only the police know of the details. But after killing the man with a shard of the mirror, Sara Yoshiki wiped off the blood and put the shard back in place. Then, she put the knife in the man's hand and stabbed herself, making it look like a murder-suicide. She made sure to get blood around her neck to paint the picture well. With no evidence, the police had to release her. She let the rumors of the woman in 104 dying spread far and wide. So whenever she was spotted, she acted like a ghost. Playing the part of the ghost, she also made sure the rumors stayed loud and active. You felt the effects firsthand, didn't you? Her story was hidden under layers of false truths. The Milwaukee incident. What happened to the mirror? Ah, yes, the mirror. It still decorates the wall of its beloved room 104. I believe that both of the incidents were brought about due to the influence of that mirror. I can barely contain my speculations. Please do! Poor Azumi. Feel really bad for that father, though. Yeah. An unrelated event, old wounds opened. More importantly, thank you, Miss Azumi. It was nice of you to bring back this Illuminate card. Reflection of Death, owned by Kinoko-san. He no longer wanted it. His summoning ritual failed, and the ghost was a living person. He insisted I just take it. And yet the prophecy itself was fulfilled, it seems. Hey, Director? What is it? While doing social media research, I saw people revealing others' personal information, or posting random guesses, and having fun doing so even. What about it? What about it? How could they cause someone else such pain and not feel any remorse? They simply don't care. Huh? Rumors say a ghost haunts that apartment. I'm sure there was a murder, or something bloody and horrific. They take interest and sniff around. Yet, do they care what became of the woman living in that room? No. Public interest doesn't last that long. It's all someone else's mess, a mere piece of entertainment. That's terrible. The rumors themselves aren't inherently evil. The problem lies with the people who handle them. People who handle rumors? Maybe that space needs something drastic. A great reset, devastation, and judgment. Director, son? Huh? The Samejima incident. Somebody's trying to cover this up. That's a year from now. What is going on? 99 days. Oh no. We gave him false hope. Miwako. 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 Ding 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 ding. Well, that's one of a hell of a note to end on. Oh, howdy! Howdy! Unfortunate timing on your part, Crow Space Boy. But welcome on in, folks. Welcome on in. We were actually just wrapping up our stream for the night. My apologies. Welcome on in, Randy. We're going to be shuffling y'all over to somebody else very soon, so if you'd like to stick around, be my guest. But for those who may not know me, the name's Bones, Ricky T. Bones. I'm a skeleton detective, and this is not my usual... Oh, hello, Ditsy B! Hello, on the YouTube side of things. Thank you for the 100 biddies, damn, thank you. Just happy to glimpse the skeleton. Aw. Glad you appreciate the bones. Yeah, we just wrapped up Urban Myth Dissolution Center, another episode. Thank you for the follow, Randy. But yeah, how was everybody's streams? Hello, thank you for the raid, Ditsy B. Hello, hello. For those who may not know the skeleton we see before you, I'm Detective Ricky T. Bones. Singer, sometimes song composer, and all-around loved a fun, entertaining skeleton who streams detective games, retro games, and anything else I prefer. It's nice to see y'all, folks. Hello, Fred Durka. Thank you for raiding in. Yes, I'm on Twitch too. We're actually just wrapping up, unfortunately, so to those coming in through Ditsy B, thank you very much for checking me out. If you follow the raid, if you do need a raid and run, it is very late in the US, so I understand. I do not have the capability to raid, so if you got somebody else you'd like to watch after this, definitely check them out. I'm sure there's a bunch of people up this late. May I suggest Yu Katanashi, who might be streaming this late, actually. I don't know. Anyway, don't worry, Ditsy B. It's okay. It's okay. There was no way you could have known we were finishing up. Anyway, for those on the Twitch side of things, I am going to send you off to somebody else shortly. Thank you very much for checking us out. We're going to go head back to the lobby real quick to have a little chat. Alright, so, before we end tonight, we always end by thanking all of the wonderful people who stopped by, contributed to the cause, and... Oh, thank you, B! Thank you, Ditsy B! I appreciate it! Alright, let me go ahead and thank everybody for being so lovely and awesome and supportive throughout this stream. So, at the head of things, I'd like to thank Doug, who gave out 5 community gift subs at the start. Started a hype train. Tony gave 5 more community gift subs. Thank you very much. B gave out a community gift sub, and we completed our sub goal of 10 for the month. Good lord. Doug, no! And then HoneyBee followed up with 1,000 biddies. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. And another community gift sub from HoneyBee, thank you. And the hype train completed at level 4. Y'all are badass for that. Chew, frickin' chew. Then we had Crow Spaceboy raid us tonight in about a couple minutes ago and said 100 biddies. It's okay, just happy to glimpse the skeleton. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Randy, for the follow. Thank you, Ditsy B, for following me on Twitch. And thank you again for the raid. Thank you for trusting me with your viewers, y'all. I appreciate it. Even if it's 1 or 100, I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. So with that all being said, I am going to take off for the night. We will be back on Thursday night with a collab between myself, Billy Smiles, and Inhuman Baron. Wonderful individuals. We're going to be playing some Payday 2. Hope you can catch you some other time. Cool vibes here. Yes, and before you go, let me give you a shout out for raiding me. Crow Space Boy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will try to check out your channel when I get the chance. And of course, a big shout out to Ditsy B for sending everybody out this way. I do appreciate it. Be sure y'all check out Ditsy B as well. That's her channel right there. Do check her out. She does stream quite a bit and with some good friends of mine, so be sure to check out B and give her a sub. But until next time, folks, on Thursday night when we take it all from the banks and whatever else kind of hijinks we may get into, I'm sure I'm going to be hard carrying or be hard carried, one or the other. But until next time, folks, I'm going to find somebody to raid, and we will call it a night. Okay, following. Who can I send y'all to? I could do something really funny here. Shit, why not? Is there anybody else I would rather send y'all to? Ooh, wait. Okay, coin flip time. Give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna do a funny and send y'all over to my good buddy Raves, who is playing Baldur's Gate 3 at the moment. Been going for a long while, so I'm sure y'all Astarian stans are gonna have a good time with that. And that's gonna be on Twitch. So if y'all are having a good night and just want to quit out on the YouTube side, that is perfectly fine, but I'm going to just jump my buddy with some appreciation. Yeah. So, yeah, we did win, Ryan, and we're going to go ahead and call it a night. So, until next time, folks, memento vivere, memento mori, and enjoy writing your life story. Y'all have a good night. Rest well. Peace.